Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have quarterfinal 5A playoff football as the Buena Colts host the VERRADO Vipers, coming all the way out from Buckeye, Arizona. Dave Davies alongside Paul Quarter. Dave, it's been a while since we did a Buena game for sure. And I actually had to remind you that it was 3 years ago on the road when we broke a camera and had to hold it with our hands. We have better luck so far this year, but we could not be more excited to be back at Buena High School.
Oh, the good old days. I'll tell you, I don't miss them. But yeah, both teams coming in tonight with a 9-2 record. The VERRADO Vipers are a really heavy read option team. I got a little inside information from their coaches. They don't know who their quarterback is tonight. Both of their quarterbacks are banged up. It's either going to be number 5 or number 15. As far as the Buena Colts are concerned, we know what they are. They just won their first playoff game since 1983. 1983. They're going to win their second playoff game since 1983 here in about 3 hours from now.
Looks like we are about to get the national anthem underway, folks. We will turn the camera over and pay our respects. And back to our pre-game here, Dave. You were talking to the coaches before. You said the Vipers might have a quarterback issue. No issues for the Buena Colts. We know it's going to be cash money more going for the Buena Colts, and we have a two-headed monster at running back. I did find out that finally the 5A Sonoran region led off their all-region team, and this offense is going to be led by Scrappy Bonilla.
Scrappy Bonilla has had another huge year, his senior season this year, and also right behind the Thunder and Lightning of the Buena Colts, Michael Luan.
Oh, yeah.
Also having another big year. I was talking earlier today with my mother about the fact that we had Luan and Scrappy on our Tuesday sports show, and they sat there and looked us dead in our eyes and said, we're losing one game and we're winning state. And we both raised our eyebrows at those young men.
They said undefeated, but it's what it is.
Maybe one loss. They said maybe Marana. But yeah, they raised our eyebrows and they set lofty expectations, and they have lived up to all of them so far this season.
No, I would definitely second that sentiment. They, like you said, Dave, they set lofty expectations, and since we've been here in Sierra Vista, Arizona, since we've been here in Sierra Vista, Arizona, the Buena Colts always have a winning record. So to have their first playoff victory since 1983, that came as a shock to us.
Yeah, oh yeah, Buena is a factory, but they're no more for basketball than they are for football. I did not know that the football team hadn't had that much success, so I was absolutely floored to hear that. But again, they're not happy with one win. They have a second home playoff game. They won a second win against the VERRADO Vipers. But the VERRADO Vipers, a heavy read option team. It is going to be a slobber knocker out there tonight. They are just going to try to run it down Buena's throat. The Buena defense is going to have to step up in a big way tonight.
You're not wrong about that. We do have our first comment in the ALLO Fiber chat. Patricia Allen says, so proud of you guys, Buena Colts.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the defensive studs on Buena. It goes through Trenton Williams, the defensive end. Big player. Also, Cooper Krause is having a huge year this year. You know, the Buena defense is what they're going to really be depending on this tonight to get past these Vipers.
Well, the defense, yes, Dave, but the offense just put up another 60 bomb this season against Casa. Granted, this is the playoffs. It was 60 to 20-something, and Buena ran away with that one, looking to do the same behind the two-headed monster of Scrappy Bonilla and Michael Luan.
Well, yeah, Buena, they're not winning this year. They're winning by huge margins. They are blowing teams out.
It's like the St. David Wildcats are playing here in Monet or something like that. But
well, yeah, no, but the Buena Colts, they're there's just a buzz in Cochise County. Bisbee won their first playoff game since 1963. Buena won their first playoff game since 1983. There is a buzz around here. Cochise County is just getting excited about youth athletics.
Not to get lost in the sauce of the two.
The Buena Colts basketball team is 2-0.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, right? Hey, shout out shout out
Baker.
Jammin' Booker. There you go. Booker jamming at home. Shout out Coach Dennis Baker as well. And for these Buena Colts, we talk a lot about Scrappy and Michael Luan. They have Nash Moore, who is a very big threat for him, but also best receiver in Cochise County, Jaden Thomas, for the Buena Colts will suit up.
Yeah, he's had a huge year this year. Tonight, the Buena Colts will be donning blue and white. The VERRADO Vipers will be donning white and yellow, just so as you identify them on your screen. And before we get started, we would like to thank the people that make this broadcast possible for you for free, live here on Cool FM. Thank you to ALLO Fiber, your new home team for internet, for TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the ALLO Fiber difference and become a fiber fan.
Well, speaking of ALLO Fiber, Karina Rosen, our ALLO Fiber live chat says, let's go. Leave it all on the field, boys. Absolutely. And as always, we are broadcasting under the SSVEC lights, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community.
Also, a big shout out to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support their local athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, make your first call to the real estate experts at Sherry Ethel and her team, 717-599-2439.
Also, thank you to Synergy Home Care. Where you need to find care for someone you love, it's important that it feels right. Synergy provides non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living all across Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Big shout out to the Ed Morris Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive, now is serving Cochise County. Ed Morris Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, will be about supporting the community and giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible. They are committed to making a long-lasting positive relationship in their community. Stop in today and experience the difference.
Thank you to Casa De la Paz Hospice. They've been a cornerstone of compassionate care in our community since 1987. They offer a wide range of services designed to enhance quality of life and ensure dignity in the final stages of life. Give them a call today at 520-263-3400.
Big shout out to a season-long supporter of ours, Fred Gray, over at After Hours HVAC. They just serviced my furnace today, literally. So thank you to After Hours HVAC. See them for all your local heating and cooling needs. I did. They're driven to make a difference and ensuring customers will receive the highest level of care and commitment to solving your HVAC needs. Give After Hours a call, 520-459-5257.
Thank you to the Sierra Vista Golf Center at Pueblo del Sol. Now open to the public. Their Vista Plus card offers discounts from everything from golf to merchandise to food and drinks. Construction has begun on their new driving range with in-range technology. Learn more at SierraVistaGolfCenter.com.
And lastly, thank you to the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can visit them at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com, or you can find them at CSun Creations in the Sierra Vista Mall.
Folks, support the businesses that support your community, especially for rights to broadcast these games. It is a pretty penny out of Cool FM Live's pocket, and we can only do it for the sponsors that have been with us all year.
Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of playoff games taking place in Cochise County here, but the last team still, we still have Marine Academy tomorrow evening. But the last team standing, the Buena Colts here tonight, looking to get into the semifinals. So the captains are about to go into the middle of the field and meet with the referees. The referees are excited to be here. Everybody's excited to be here this evening. The stands are filling up. You knew they would in Sierra Vista, Arizona for these Buena Colts.
We were excited to be here. We put out a feeler seeing if we could broadcast for the radio stations because we know the kids do this game, and all of a sudden we're like, no, you're going to do the whole game. So
I had no idea.
We did not.
Absolutely, I will broadcast the Buena game.
Looks like we just got over a minute before we get ready to go here, folks. You take a look at from where we're standing. I don't know what direction that would be, but our west end zone, they got that beautiful video board, Dave, that you could see all the way from your house.
Yeah, if I'm on the roof of my house, I can see that scoreboard. So I can actually watch the Buena games from the roof of my house if I choose to off of the scoreboard, because the video team here does a great job. Shout out to Asher.
Asher, the director for the video team, and a shout out to everyone at the video department here at Buena High School. Asher says they are big fans of ours, and I had no idea. I was like, I think that's impossible. How could anyone like us?
Lying right to my face.
We do have Ryan Miller in the ALLO Fiber chat says, let's do this. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's Buena time, baby.
Dave, we broadcast a lot of sports, and we broadcast a lot of football, and it's always special coming to a 5A playoff game. You know that littered all over this field.
We've never done it.
Well, I mean, I played in them, so there you go. But littered all across the field is going to be people that are D1 athletes. We talk about Bijan Robinson, went to high school in Tucson, Arizona, NFL Atlanta Falcon, great running back right now. There's just a lot of talent on this field, and it feels like we're always just here watching the future.
Yeah, no, it's going to be some high-level football being played out there tonight. The captains are on the middle of the field. That's going to be number 6, Charlie Price. Number 9, Cash Money Moore. Number 50, Bryson Harris. And number 66, Sean Bookman. Those are your captains for your Buena Colts.
And the anticipation is building, Dave. I can't contain myself for much longer. Get the coin toss on. Let's go, boys.
So, yeah, the VERRADO Vipers, any fans of yours that are showing up, I did let your coaches know that we would be streaming this game. So any of you guys are welcome to jump into our interactive chat. Like I always say, if there's any VERRADO fans out there, I call a fair fight. If you kick Buena's butt, I'm going to let them know about it. I promise you.
That's a lie. I always have to reel them back in. I always say, by the end of this one, you're going to think I'm for VERRADO because I want to give everyone the same amount of love.
I try to keep them in the game, all right?
We do have more comments in our ALLO Fiber live chat. Luan Pazzi, Jimmy says, go Colts. Number 21. Of course, you don't even have to read the roster to see that name. And Michael Luan, a very familiar face. The boys are coming down, and they are getting fired up. The Buena Colts, Dave, one game away from state semifinal football.
Oh, my goodness. The vibe is crazy in the stadium tonight. Buena has waited a long time for a game this big. Well, let's get it on. You have both teams 9-2 coming on the year. Buena airs it out all over the field. You're going to see from the running game to big, deep passes downfield. Buena will hit you with everything. VERRADO's a very, very tough team. They just run and run and then run it some more.
VERRADO will take the kickoff, so we're going to see the Buena defense first. Defense, of course, led by Cooper Krause and Sean Bookman, to name a few. Trenton Williams in there, 2 minute to count. Going back to offensively for the Buena Colts, Nashmore, 36 total touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. He's got some weapons, talking about Charlie Price, not just Jaden Thomas, also a name that not a lot of people are going to become familiar with this year, Latavius T.J. Walker.
Oh, yeah, they're going to know the name. But again, so their quarterback tonight is either going to be number 5, Chase Gisler, or number 15, Malachi Wilt. We're going to learn with everybody else.
That's Sammy Johnson in the chat says, let's go blue.
Off a player and then down at the 44-yard line. That's where they will begin their first possession of the game.
That was interesting. I was too busy looking at our ALLO Fiber live chat to see what happened, how'd they get such good field position.
It looked like almost like an onside kick. Bueno was trying to catch him slipping early.
I love it.
But VERRADO is going to take over with pretty good field position on the 45-yard line.
Back in our chat, Sam Johnson says, go blue. Grammy from Central New York is watching, and then Matt Carlson says, let's go Colts. Dave, we've seen this a lot more this year, shotgun and pistol formations, more so than we have throughout the year in years past.
Yeah, they are going to start pistol, trips punch right. He's going to hand that off up the middle. Good game for about 6 yards across the 50 into Buena Colt territory on the 49-yard line.
That was a good run. I don't have the number quite just yet.
These are going to be tough with those jerseys.
I know. It looks like number 6, and that would be Jack Isidore. We got Aiden right next to us from all the way from Buckeye. He'll let us know.
And already,
Patricia Allen in the chat says, TJ's my grandson, with a bunch of heart emojis.
Well, you got a good one. All right, so they're ready to go. 2nd and 5 for the Vipers. Quarterback in pistol again. Trips punch right again. Another handoff.
There you go.
Slip right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to make it 3rd and 4.
One more time on that one. One thing I noticed already, Dave, we have not seen this all season. Not the 4 down linemen, but the 4-point stance from the down linemen for Buena. They are here to stop the run, and you stop the run, good things happen. Trent Williams going to go ahead and get credit for that tackle.
They're going to eventually force his quarterback to get the ball in the air with his run defense. Pistol formation.
That's a false
start on the wide receiver for the Vipers. That's going to make it a little harder for them, making it 3rd and 10.
That's what we like to see. We're Colts fans up here, folks. We do give the neutral broadcast. Don't worry. We'll get excited for the Vipers as well. But
oh, yeah, I'm going to go all crazy and be like, touchdown, Vipers.
Dan Brown in the chat says, let's go. Rob Richardson says, get her done. And Dorothy Dehart says, go blue. Mr. D is rooting for you.
Quarterback in shotgun, 3rd and 10. He is going to throw the ball over the middle of the field. Wide open player, and he breaks the tackle. Boyd is going to have to get him down, and they will eventually on the 19-yard line, but big game by the VERRADO Vipers.
Safety Jaden Thomas chasing that one down and preventing a touchdown. Didn't get the number of the receiver on that one. It could have been Caden Ging. It's so hard. They're white on gold. It's hard to see.
Oh, it's Jing.
Oh, Jing. My bad. Thank you, Aiden.
So the quarterback is in shotgun. He's going to hand that off up the middle. Oh, he fights his way for about 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, just jump cutting his way right there. Looked like Jack Isidore again for the Vipers. And that big 3rd down conversion has them in striking distance. The Vipers in the red area. This is where defenses make their money. And in high school football, no field goal on the field is guaranteed, Dave. So you really want to get a stop here and force a decision from VERRADO.
And the quarterback is number 15, Malachi Wilt. Hands it off, up the middle. Oh, touchdown. That's a big run, and that's a touchdown for VERRADO right out of the gates, shocking the BUENA Colts.
Yeah, it was big 3rd down conversion, a 3rd and 10, wide open play is what really contributed to that drive, and then a couple of runs inside the 20-yard line. VERRADO with our Ed Morris Automotive Group drive recap, the touchdown drive hinged and was converted on that 3rd down.
Yeah, the VERRADO fans are pretty well traveled. There's a good chunk of them over there, and they are pumped up. As far as BUENA goes, 5 minutes ago it was a football game. Now it's quiet as a church.
This is quarterfinal football action, Dave. Nobody thought it was going to be easy in this one.
They'll just hand you wins in the quarterfinals of 5A state playoffs.
Now, like we said, 5A, 6A, that's where you find most of your NFL caliber type player here in the state of Arizona.
Let's see if they got a kicker, and that is going to be good. That's going to make it 7-0 VERRADO over the BUENA Colts very early into this game, 9:55 in the first quarter.
Well, like you said, Dave, it's a little bit quiet in here. We do have a pretty good turnout in Colt country, but they're going to need something from their offense. And last year we talked about this. It was a really defensive-heavy team, way more balanced this year. And I would have to say, by my estimation, the offense is the powerhouse of this football team.
Oh, yeah. Again, they're dropping 50 and 60 burgers on people left and right. But before we kick this ball off, I'd like to thank ALLO Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about ALLO Fiber difference and become a fiber fan.
And as always, folks, we are broadcasting under the SSVEC lights. And I'll tell you, you probably can see us for the first time because we're in Sierra Vista, and I couldn't be happier. Easy travel day today.
Yeah, we're
5 minutes down the road.
We're above the booth tonight. Todd Ryan's behind the camera. Dan, the man, providing you with the graphics. The weather is perfect. It's a beautiful night for 5A playoff football. But BUENA down 7-0 early, so they're going to have to get this back. And that's going to be a pretty decent kick received at the 15-yard line. He's going to run up the right side. Thomas is trying to get something, but he's going to get dragged down at the 14, and you can hear the Vipers from here.
I'll tell you, Dave, for a team that just traveled 4 to 5 hours to come down to play a football game, they're playing with a lot of intensity, not showing any signs of any jet lag or bus lag, however you want to call it. And VERRADO 7-0, and a good play there on special teams.
Yeah, they're ready to go. But yeah, so you folks at home know the quarterback's going to be number 9, Nash Moore. Number 21,
Cash Money
running
Moore.
back is going to be Michael Luan. And number 24, the other running back is going to be Scrappy Bonilla.
Luan will start the game in the backfield for the Colts.
TJ Walker is number 11 at the bottom of your screen. Cash Moore is going to drop back, surveying the field, doesn't like it, rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going very deep downfield. Oh, ball off the receiver's hands. Good defense by the Vipers. 2nd and 10 for BUENA. Oh, we have a player down already.
That's not good.
Okay.
Getting right back up, and that is quarterback Nash Moore, a little bit gingerly coming up. They were looking for Ricardo Brooks on that one. That name's going to be familiar during basketball season as we talk to head coach Dennis Baker, just waiting for Ricardo Brooks to come back after this playoff run from the BUENA Colts.
The BUENA Colts basketball team is going to get better? Uh-oh.
You never know. And don't forget, Nelson's a little bit injured. I mean, they got a squad this year. Just got to put it together. But you got Jam and Booker going up and against the triple team and rising above everyone, slamming it home. That gets you excited for basketball season.
Okay, that's not high school caliber play right there. That's college caliber play. You're not supposed to be able to vert dunk it like that at 6'4". So Charles Barkley.
So it does look like there was a penalty on the field, probably the roughing the passer.
Completely missed the penalty flag, but that's going to be 1st and 10 for Buena. Handing that off up the middle, nothing gained. Met at the line of scrimmage by just about everybody on the Viper defense.
They might have gained just a little bit on that one, but Michael Lewan, like you said, Dave, not a lot of places to go on that carry. And Verrado, again, just this intensity that they're bringing to the game right now. We'll see if they can keep it up for 4 quarters, but we're looking for somebody on the Buena Colts to spark them early on in this game and match that intensity.
I was talking with Coach Cole before the game, and he was telling me there was some weird stuff going on where the Vipers wanted to use all 3 of the Buena different fields to warm up, and they told them no, and they got really mad about it. So I don't know. They came out with a little veracity. 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Passing, almost intercepted.
There he is!
But right into his hands for the first down at the 50-yard line. Number 1, Jaden Thomas with the catch through the defender's hands.
That gets a laugh out of our cameraman, Todd Ryan. Hey, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yes,
How
sir.
about the great concentration from Jaden Thomas? Went through a player's hands, able to stay focused on the ball. And so, when you're in playoff football, Dave, sometimes all you need is a ball to go your way and bounce your way, and that's just what happened.
Yeah, that was almost an interception, so Cash Money Moore is going to need to settle it down just a little bit, but he's going to pitch that out to Scrappy.
Good
Scrappy's going to have a nice cut, and he's pushing his way for
Ball's
6.
out. Looks like the Colts did fall on it. No, my goodness.
Oh, no, the Verrado Vipers have recovered the fumble on the 40-yard line.
We still don't have a signal, and we finally do. Verrado Vipers coming out with all this fire. Their first drive yields 7-0, and then the defense turns the ball over against Scrappy Bonilla, and everything coming up. Vipers here in the early going, 8:32 to play in this first quarter. Vipers 7, Colts nothing.
The Viper fan, or the Buena fans are going to have to start getting pumped up over here on this sideline and let the Vipers know whose house they're in, because right now it sounds like we're in Verrado.
And fast and furious comments coming in on our ALLO Fiber chat. I will try to keep up with them, folks, but looks like this will be a game where we just sparingly read the comments off. Thank you all for your support.
The referee's giving the raise the roof signal. Apparently it's party time in Buena, Arizona.
Resetting the play clock.
So
It is raise the roof time, though.
new possession for the Verrado Vipers on the 40-yard line. Good field position again. Quarterback drops back to pass.
Doesn't have it.
Malachi's looking for anything. He doesn't have anything.
Oh, we have a holding. It's coming back.
And that is, Pizzi says it's going to be a holding, so that ball is coming back. And if that is correct, that's going to make it 1st down and 20.
I didn't see who the holding was against. It could have been 66, Sean Bookman, or number 70, Luis Murrieta. But that's definitely holding, and it's definitely coming back against the Vipers.
Yeah, I thought that pocket was a little too clean.
Zachary Barrett is number 70. Zachary Barrett, number 70. Either which way, someone dove at him and couldn't get to him because someone had his hand around his neck. More of a chokehold than a holding, but we learned that from Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
UFC is becoming a big sport. What can you say? So it's 1st and 20 for the Vipers, now backed up to the 30-yard line. Quarterback's in pistol, 4 spread out. Quarterback is going to hand that off. He's going to be met for about a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 18.
That was a game management call there, Dave. They got backed up. They tried to get 7 to 8 yards and make it a 2nd and manageable, but that was great job from the defensive line, led by big 66 Sean Bookman on the inside, stopping that one before it starts.
Not allowing any Sherry Ethel realty to be gained on that one. 2nd and 18, quarterbacks going over the middle of the field, wide open again. That is going to be a 1st down into Colt territory at the 41-yard line. Wide open on these plays.
Yeah,
what's going on out there, Pizzi?
Colts are playing a little bit soft on the coverage right now and trying to limit the big play. Elias Dyson had outside technique, was probably expecting help on the inside from the safety. Didn't get it, and that's an easy post route for Verrado.
And their first play of this 1st down is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10 on that run play.
Yeah, that's more like it. Trent Williams, I do believe, coming off the edge, number 30, to stop that one before it starts. So this is Buena Colt football. If you could stop the run, the pass, consistent passing isn't going to kill you. Consistent running is. You can always make plays in the passing game.
2nd and 10, quarterback's dropping back. Oh, he's going to fake that Statue of Liberty play, but Buena was not.
Oh, ball's
on the ground.
Buena's got it.
Recover the ball. He's going back upfield with it up to the 37-yard line. Exactly what the Colts needed. Turnover
I think
time.
that was number 6, Charlie Price for the Buena Colts, getting hands on that one. I didn't see
the Vipers. The price is wrong.
I didn't see who got the ball out. I know that Zachary Barrett was the first one to contact him. Might have had the football, might have jarred it a little bit loose. Punched out by the Colts. Turnabout's fair play. Fumble offensively. Get the fumble back defensively. 1st and 10, Buena.
That turnover brought to you by After Hours HVAC. See them for all your HVAC needs. But here we go. Buena's got the ball back on the 37. Nashmore is going to hand that out to Scrappy. Oh,
no.
My goodness. Defensive end in the backfield. Scrappy's taken down for a
no, he gives him the too little sign. I didn't see who that was. Might have been Darius Brown. No, number 14. Number 14, so Tyson Fuller.
It is tough to get numbers out there.
Tyson Fuller, the defensive end for the Vipers, coming in and wrecking shop. That's, again, it's easy to hang your head after a turnover, but Verrado coming in there and forcing that negative play immediately.
And Money Moore is going to roll out to his left, throw it right. And the ball is dropped by Luan, so that's going to make it 3rd and a long 15 for the Colts. Things not going their way in the early going.
A little bit sloppy here for the Colts. Some might say a little bit lethargic. They're just, again, I'm just saying they're not matching the intensity of Verrado right now, and they just need someone to spark him. You thought it was going to be Scrappy. He gets taken down for a 5-yard loss. Let's go to our other all-star running back, Michael Luan, just drops the ball. Someone's just got to settle him down, make a play, and then come out with some fire. One spark, and this firecracker will be lit.
Cashmore redirecting his players, changing things, sending Scrappy out into the slot.
Jaden Thomas up top.
Nashmore drops back to pass. Good protection. Nashmore still sitting in the. He's going to jet it downfield and overthrows him. He had Jaden Thomas. He had a step on him, but Nashmore unable to complete the pass. That's going to bring out the Buena punt.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
6:23 in the first.
Good field position here. If Buena gets a good punt off, they can win the field position battle right now. But I did think I saw Michael Luan coming open at the first down sticks. Nashmore decided he wanted to give the best receiver in 5A football, Jaden Thomas, a chance, and unfortunately just overshot him. So things not going Buena's way, but it's still just a one-possession game with 6:23 to play in the first.
Oh, yeah, we're in the first quarter. This is a playoff game. We have a lot of football left to go here tonight in Buena country, Big Blue country. Here comes the punt, and it is a good one. That's going to be fair, caught at the 31-yard line. So Buena backing them up a little bit, not the easy field position they had the last couple possessions.
Nick Eckert in the chat talking about the Dave jinx in this early going. No kidding, right? But
that black cloud doesn't exist anymore, my friend.
Anyway, folks, this timeout is going to bring us to me thanking the businesses that support our community. Thank you to Synergy Home Care. When you need to find care for someone you love and support that it feels right, call them today at 520-685-1035, serving all of Cochise and Santa Cruz counties.
Also, thank you to the Ed Morris Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive. They are now serving Cochise County. They are committed to making a long-lasting positive relationship with the community. Stop in today and experience the auto purchasing difference with the Ed Morris Automotive Group. So, new possession for the Vipers. That's the handoff, and the Buena defense they're not going to be allowing many more rushing yards.
That was big, number 70. One more time, Zachary Barrett for the Buena Colts, making his presence known early, coming right off that edge. Good job scraping down behind the line of scrimmage, and again, stopping that run before it starts.
I have given up trying to identify the players on the Vipers. Those numbers are impossible. That's a quick hit out to the right side, and that's a big hit. That's going to make it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Sean Bookman chasing it down. Latavius T.J. Walker with the stick for the Buena Colts. That's a 3rd and manageable now for the Vipers. This is gut check time for the Buena Colts. A 3-and-out would do wonders to get them back in this game. I did say the offense was probably the strength of the Colts. The defense is making me look foolish right now. After that first drive, they really put the clamps on. Heavy off coverage at the bottom here by Elias Dyson.
And that little
nowhere
communication, and they are going to get none of it. That is going to be 4th and 4. Buena defense locking it down.
Emmanuel Bacharski coming in, Dave. I just love seeing these kids play. I've been reading off their stats all year. Finally get to see him play. But Bacharski, one of the best names in football and making one of the better plays here tonight. Decision time for the Vipers. It looks like they want to keep their offense on the field.
Oh, no
and
way.
Here comes the punt unit.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way you're going to go rambling, gambling in the first quarter like that. So, yeah, the special teams unit coming out. Jared doing the stadium call tonight, doing a great job down there. So, shout out to Coach Jared.
Thank you, Anthony Clens in the chat, who's giving our sponsors, says Ed Morris and ALLO Fiber. Appreciate that.
So, yeah, 7-0 early here in the first quarter. Or, well, a little later in the first quarter, but early in this ball game.
It's late for us old men, let me tell you.
High snap, but the punt is good.
Thomas wants to take it.
And that's going to go all the way down. He is going to pick that up.
Ooh.
Oh, he makes a couple men miss. He gets the ball back up to the 16-yard line, but Buena backed up again to start this possession.
Yeah, smart play there from Jane and Thomas. Dave, you know, you hear me all the time say get away from it. That ball bounced right to him. And with the coverage team, that thing was going to rest on the 1. I bet money that they get down there and down that football. So Jaden Thomas not only just fielding it at the 10, but also getting some yardage out of it when he should have been dead to rights.
But yeah, either way, they're still backed up inside of their own 20. So Buena has a long field to go, but they have got to find some offensive cohesion.
You're not wrong, Dave. This offense just got done putting up 60 points on Casa Grande. We'll see if they can get it together, or if that might hang their heads being held scoreless in their first 2 drives.
Yeah, that's not a common thing that you see in Buena. And the defense is all over Nash Moore. That's a sack for a 4-yard loss. Their defensive line has showed up in a big way tonight.
Tackle for loss. It was a read option. No pass option on that one. Not a sack, but doesn't make the play any less impressive, Dave. And this defensive line for the Vipers is having their way with the Colts. We'll have to see the adjustments that are made from Buena. Is it too early to adjust in the first quarter? Is someone going to put their hand into the old lineman's chest and say, this is on you? We'll have to see as the game goes on.
Safety's playing very shallow. They are set up to stop the run. He's going to hand that off up the left side. He's going to get some of that back. It's going to make it 3rd and 10. Was that Luan or was that Scrappy?
That was Scrappy for sure. Yeah, much better job there from the offensive line of the Buena Colts, giving him something to run through. But this is, after that first down play and that big loss, this is still a 3rd and long situation for the Colts.
So let's see what Coach Thomas dials up for Cash Money Moore.
More gold Colts in our ALLO Fiber chat.
3rd and 10. Nash Moore is going to fake the handoff. He's going to go up the right side. He's got a wide open player at the 35-yard line. That's going to be Jaden Thomas up the right side to the 44 and out of bounds. And that's the sound of the men moving all the chains. Yeah, yeah.
We want people to watch, Dave. You should stop that. I'll stop. Well, oh, man, you did. I don't know if you saw the route there, but Jaden Thomas putting in the corner on his breaking his ankles. Let's say that. Adrian Ochoa couldn't hang with Jaden Thomas, and that's why he's the best receiver in Arizona this year, Dave.
And so tight formation for the Colts. Hands that off right up the inside, but he fights for about 3 yards, more than I thought he was going to get. 2nd and 7.
Oh, Michael Luan, a tough back. You give him one more year to grow man. Too. He's gonna run like Marshawn Lynch, except with speed. And that's what we talk about all the time, Dave. Is you can always spot a natural running back, like you said, stopped at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for 4 yards. That's not an easy thing to do when you're going up against 300-pound linemen.
Yeah, no, those are big, chunky linemen on VERRADO Vipers. He's going to hand that off to Luan up the left side. Luan falls forward for another couple yards and make it a pretty manageable 3rd and 5.
Game management, Dave, and we are just about in, well, it's NFL go-for-it territory now with analytics. But if they can get a couple more yards on this, I fully expect to see the Buena Colts try to convert this 4th down. We'll have to see. They got so many players. Or you go to T.J. Walker, Charlie Price, Jaden Thomas, Luan, or Scrappy. There's a lot of people to pick up this extra 6 yards.
Dyson just checked into the game as well. He's in the slot on the bottom of your screen. 4 receivers spread out for Cash Moore.
Try to get him to jump, no dice.
Moore's going to drop back to pass. They did not call holding, so it was a clean pocket, and that's a first down over the middle of the field to Dyson, number 6, on the 40-yard line of the Vipers. Touchdown, Blue.
Dave Thomas calling out Elias Dyson on that route. Absolutely gorgeous bullet from Nash Moore. My favorite story to tell, Dave, during summer workouts, again, my niece played softball right across the field from the Colts workout, and I got to see Nash Moore, and I said, this kid is ready for the big lights.
Oh, he's showing it here. Bonus Friday night playoff lights in Buena, Arizona. That's a handoff to Luan at the left side. Oh, and the safety meets him at the line of scrimmage. Luan is not going to get anything on that. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, again, like you said, Dave, I don't think we can call out the VERRADO Vipers. Those numbers are just too tough to read from where we're at. But it was a great initial block on the edge by Scrappy Bonilla. But like you said early, the safety's playing so close they could scrape down. They're basically extra linebackers right now. And VERRADO playing
almost a cover 0 right now for the VERRADO Vipers.
Yeah, absolutely. You can
not scared of the passing game of Buena. Well, they're going to regret that.
If you know.
Under a minute and ticking here in the first quarter.
Right.
2nd and 11 for Buena. Moore takes a snap. He fakes the handoff. That was a great ball fake. He's going down the middle of the field. Right through the hands of Jaden Thomas. I don't know how he got it through the 3 defenders, but fell right into number 1's hands and then hit the ground.
Nashmore going full playmaker on that one, Dave. That's one where you kind of see the quarterback falling back and throwing the ball. You're like, no, but he threw a dot to Jaden Thomas, and you definitely expect our All-Coach Easian number 1 wide receiver, best wide receiver on our awards to come up with that one.
I mean, I don't think he was expecting to get to the hands of the defenders.
Is it Sierra's, the soap company, sponsoring our footballs again?
Elias Dyson checking back into the game again.
You can visit them at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
4 wide for the Colts. 3rd and 11. And they're
Blitz
bringing
is
the
on.
house. Balls, miscommunication with the wide receiver. Verrado brought the house to Buena. Now this is a decision on 4th and 11.
Yeah, you can see Nashmore trying to coach up his wide receivers on that one. I don't know who was the hot on that one. It didn't look like the call came out. It's going to be 4th down. It's going to be timeout.
TJ Walker was the intended receiver. Just a miscommunication with the quarterback.
There was 2 over there, and no one looked back. You don't really know. Joseph Thomas for the Buena Colts calling a timeout. 7-0. 32 seconds to play in the first quarter.
This timeout is brought to you by After Hours HVAC. See them for all your local heating and cooling needs. After Hours is driven to make a difference and ensuring customers will receive the highest level of care and commitment to solving your HVAC needs. Give Fred Gray and Company a call, 520-459-5257.
And while we have a few more seconds, I'd like to thank we actually had a presentation we went to. They work hand in hand with Synergy Home Care. And one thing I didn't know is you don't have to be bedridden to have hospice. That was wild to me. So give them a call.
So Buena's going to go for this on 4th and 11. Big play for the Colts. Moore takes a snap, rolling out to his right.
Good protection.
Good pocket. He's got to find somebody. Rolls back out to his left.
He's got him. He's got Dyson.
He's got to get rid of the ball. He throws it downfield, overthrows it for an interception right to a Viper on the 20-yard line. Basically a punt.
Yeah, that's one you don't hold against Nashmore. Very protective of the ball. But I'll tell you, Elias Dyson on that one looked like he was open for a long time. But when you got, again, big 6'3" kids coming at you, you got to throw the ball not just to a spot, but over hands.
Well, we had a Viper fans up here saying he should have dropped it. Well, I will tell you, it's not that easy when the ball is coming right at you. You want to make plays. But
Darius Brown on the interception.
20 yards on the interception.
You're not wrong about that, but at the same time, you also get the opportunity to make a play. There's a lot of people behind you. You got green grass. Why not try to get it in the end zone?
So they're going to start this possession on the 20-yard line. Their 4th possession of the game already. He draws back to pass. He's going to go up the left side. Another wide open player. Buena's got to shore up that secondary. 1st down to the 45-yard line for the Vipers.
Just a good route combination there, Dave. Flood concept in an interesting way. They had him ran in the flat. Not necessarily an out route. They did have the go ball. They just had a guy kind of running a wheel behind it and slowing up to get right in between the bracket coverage of the Buena Colts. And a 1st and 10 here for the Vipers, driving again.
See if they get a playoff before the end of the first quarter. They do not. They do not. The first quarter is going to end. Verrado Vipers 7. Our beloved Buena Colts nothing.
Yeah, Verrado came out, Dave, on fire offensively. Since then, the Buena Colts defense forced a turnover and a punt. So they've really started to shore it up. The Buena Colt offense did start driving towards the end of that first quarter, but we're used to this offense being a high-flying, explosive attack. And I'll tell you, that Viper defensive line won the first quarter.
Coach Thompson is going to start recognizing that almost cover zero defense that they are throwing at the Buena Colts right now. Maybe take some deeper shots over the top of it. But in between quarters, I'd like to thank the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Visit SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
I said thanks for soaping up our balls on those catches, but it is a cover zero type-ish coverage, Dave. It's not really cover zero. They're just playing shallow. But the corners are playing so far off that's what they're defending. They're defending the deep halves. So it might be what we call an inverted cover two, where the corners go back and get the deep halves, which is very interesting to play. And it looks like it's a little bit different than what the Colts were expecting.
So second quarter is going to begin. Verrado Vipers are going to have a first down on their own 45-yard line. Quarterback hands that
There we
off
go.
the Buena defensive line. Whoa!
Oh, no, did the ball come out?
I have no idea, but I thought he was taking out the line of scrimmage. The next thing I know, it's a first down for the Vipers in Buena territory.
I don't know if that ball came out or if that was just the best fake of all time. Either which way, first down for the Vipers. Good play.
Buena defense got to keep their heads up.
He fooled everyone.
Ball back.
We're a ways away. We can't see that. Come on.
Quick hit out to the right side, and he is going to pick up a almost first down worth of yardage over there. That's going to be second and very short if he didn't get the first down.
The Vipers starting to pick up a little bit of a quick game here. They've recognized the off coverage of the BUENA Colts, and they're throwing screens underneath it. That's going to be another first down. Hurry up offense for Verrado.
And that's going to be a handoff, and that is going to be stopped for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 on the 32-yard line.
I think that was Williams coming all the way from the other side. Again, these defensive ends for the BUENA Colts doing a great job scraping down and stopping the plays off the backside. I think Bacharski was also in on that tackle.
2nd and 8. Quarterback is in the pistol. He is going to run read option out to the left side. He's going to pitch it out, and he's not going to get much. That's going to make it 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, I thought they had it. They had that speed option pitch on right away. Edge player committed to the quarterback, but what great defense behind for the Buena Colts to force this 3rd and long.
We got Buena defense holding their own so far, keeping Buena in this game. They're going to have to do it one more time here on 3rd and 6. Quarterback's in pistol. He's going to drop back, roll out to his right-hand side, looking to throw the ball. Overthrows him out of bounds. That's going to make it 4th and 6 on the 31-yard line. Decision time once again for the Vipers.
Unless they have a kicker, Dave, they're going for this one. There's no reason to punt when you're this far into enemy territory. But that's not the two people you want to attack. Latavius T.J. Walker and Elias Dyson for the Buena Colts. Bracketing that receiver over there, and he had just nowhere to throw it.
All right, Buena defense. Big play coming up here, 4th and 6, and that's going to be a timeout. Buena using their 2nd timeout.
That's not bad, Dave. In the first half, you don't mind when you take the timeouts. In the second half is generally when you have to go ahead and try to keep those in the back pocket for the end of the game.
That timeout was brought to you by ALLO Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the ALLO Fiber difference and become a Fiber fan.
And if you don't know yet, Dave, the Sierra Vista Golf Center is open to the public nowadays.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake. The Vista Plus card offers discounts on everything from golf to merch to food and drinks. Construction is underway under the driving range with new in-range technology. Learn more at SierraVistaGolfCenter.com.
And we'll go and give you fair warning. We played yesterday. Those greens are slick.
Some of them.
There was a couple of fasties out there. I hit a ball 20 feet past the hole. That ain't my style. Well, sometimes it is.
I mean,
Sometimes.
we all do it, don't we? If we didn't, we'd be on the tour by now.
Tour.
A lot of come on Colts in the chat.
All right, 4th and 6. Big defensive stand here for the Colts. They need it. Quarterback drops back. He's surveying the field. He's going to go deep.
Oh,
He's got a wide open player. Touchdown, Verrado. There was nobody near him. That was way too easy for the Verrado Vipers.
And it looks like we're going to have a penalty on the play. It might be an excessive celebration on Verrado. That comes into play here, Dave. We don't have professional kickers, so if that's unsportsmanlike conduct, that's 15 yards, and we might have a 13-0 ball game before the ball changes hands. But my goodness, what a route. They sent a wheel route behind 4 verticals on that one. The wheel route came open, and that's how they get the touchdown. Good call. You can blame it on the secondary, but when we have a wheel route that's beating us on the same possession twice, we got to get to the backfield, boys.
So, penalty flag be darned. They're still on the 2-yard line.
Not yet. They're still talking about it down there.
Oh, you know what? We always talk about the
Unsportsman-
different bands and the different high schools that we go to, and you forget about the Buena band until you got to Buena, and you're like, oh.
That is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on Verrado. That's going to back them up 15 yards for this extra point. They're going to ask Coach Thomas, does he want it on the kickoff or here? I would definitely take it here, 13 yards. We're just waiting for them to mark the ball off. We shall see what happens. And, of course, the discussion for unsportsmanlike conduct, you get 2 of those, you get tossed from a ball game.
Well, I wouldn't mind taking it on the kickoff either. Give yourself better field position to start the kickoff.
Anthony Clintz, there's a lot of people here at Buena High School for this ball game. Colts, and they might have taken on the kickoff. The Colts fans just waiting for something to cheer about.
And the extra point is a little low driver, but it's good. That's going to make it 14-0 Verrado over Buena. 10:21 in the second quarter here in Buena Colt country, Sierra Vista, Arizona.
Well, that's why I kind of agreed with you on taking on the kickoff, the unsportsmanlike. After that first kick, the kicker didn't look like he was very confident, and that one was even lower and wider than his first one, so we shall see. But either which way, Verrado Vipers 14-0 coming into Colt country at Buena High School in Sierra Vista, Arizona, after a long drive, and are up on the Colts.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on Cool FM Live tonight. Don't forget the Cool FM Live sports page. And we're eventually going to get moved over to that, so you might as well start following it now. And we also have a YouTube page as well. Subscribe to that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you to Dan the Man for these incredible graphics. And thanks to Mr.
Smash
Cool FM,
that
Todd
subscribe
Ryan,
button. Smash the subscribe button on YouTube.
Subscribe.
Every time we come out here, we have an issue with going live on Facebook. We just want to do it on YouTube now, please.
Please. So we get enough followers on YouTube, and we don't have to worry about the Zuckerberg anymore. He's trying to hang out with Dana White like a cool kid. He got kicked right out.
Since when is Dana White a cool kid?
He kicking the ball to the received at the 30-yard line for Buena. So they're going to get better field position on this. He gets it up to the 40, out down to the 45-yard line for Buena Colts. So much better field position for the Colts.
Yeah, that's where that unsportsmanlike conduct hurts. This is the battle of the field position. As much as the game changes, it stays the same. If you can control the clock, control the ball, and win the field position battle, you're going to win more often than not. So the Buena Colts have, like you said, Dave, their best starting field position to go down here and get their first points of the ball game.
Well, again, they have got to be a little shell-shocked right now because they're used to scoring 50 and 60 points a game, and the Vipers have barely giving up a first down.
It's that defensive line for the Vipers. Defensively, the Colts are getting after it. Both defensive lines are playing very well now I think about it.
So I formation for Buena. They're going to hand that off right up the middle. Luan. Oh, Scrappy. Scrappy's going to run right through it. Too small. That first down. Buena down to the 40-yard line of the Vipers.
Those weren't arm tackles he was running through, Dave. We heard the pops all the way up here on top of the press box, 3.5 miles away. Those were big hits, and Scrappy, the victor on that one. 3 tackles broken, first down. That could be the spark the Buena Colts need, something tough like that.
I know the Verrado Vipers don't know Scrappy, but when that guy made that little too small symbol, I'm like, you are talking to the wrong kid right now. I promise you are. Scrappy's in motion. He's going to hand that off to Luan up the left side, and there goes that Buena running game. He's going to get about 5 yards, 2nd and 5. And he still ain't taken down yet.
Yeah, no, these running backs of the Buena Colts are very tough. We do have Adrian Borges in the chat saying he saw cover 3 from the Buena Colts. And you want to attack cover 3, you send 4 people out there in interesting ways. You only got 3-on-4 fast break, as we like to say in basketball. It is basketball season now.
Yeah, right. Well, we're not used to this November football here in Cochise County.
I'm here for it.
A lot of Bisbee, Barine, Wilcox, and now the Buena Colts all representing this year in Cochise and St. David.
And ALA Sierra Vista as well. They made the playoffs.
Nash Moore's going to roll to his right. Oh,
good move.
What a juke on the defender. Going downfield. Oh, he almost connects for the touchdown, but slightly over the head of number 23.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for it either. Daniel Bolin.
First time we saw his number to call.
No, we usually read off Daniel Bolin's name onto the defensive side for the Buena Colts, but right there almost made an incredible adjustment. Nash Moore throwing to a spot saying, go get it, and he almost did. That was inches away from his fingertips.
Big 3rd and 6 coming up for the Buena Colts. Boy, do they need this one, down 14-0 in the second quarter. Scrappy moving everybody around.
Shifting. I don't know if it's shifting or trouble getting set up.
Move Scrappy into the slot.
6 seconds on the play clock.
And he's going to hit a quick out. Oh, there's going to be a double pass. But he didn't like what he had downfield. He's going to turn it back up to the left side. TJ Walker's going past the 25-yard line. First down, Big Blue down to the 22.
Oh, Buena had a trick play on. They wanted the whole shebang-a-bang on one play. Great recognition from Latavius T.J. Walker. Notice he didn't have anything, and I got to give a special shout-out to the man we've been talking about all night, Nash Moore, out there lead blocking for that first down.
Whatever it takes to get back in this game for the Buena Colts. I love the play call. It tells you where Buena's heads are at right now. They don't care about that 14-0.
And they are moving. The offense is finally clicking here right now.
High formation New set of downs for Buena. Handoff right up the middle. He is going to fight his way for about 5 yards. Scrappy. Oh, he's still going. That's going to make that 7 yards for Scrappy Bonilla. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's that power run game, Dave. And when you have backs like Luan and Scrappy, the offensive line feels it. So when Scrappy gets held up there, they push him forward for an extra 3 yards. That's team offensive football. I do believe that one might have been Barrett. I did get one number in there, and I know it was number 70, Zachary Barrett, pushing Scrappy forward.
Yeah, the BUENA COLTS side, again, they had their first playoff win since 1983. That's not good enough for them. They want more. They're down 14-0, but they are now knocking
Todd Ryder was fooling on a play, I guess. That's what our chat's saying.
Quarterback pitches it out to Scrappy. Scrappy's going to go up the right side. Scrappy pushing the pile. He's going to get the first down. First down, Big Blue down to the 11-yard line.
Dave, this is the second time we've seen Scrappy run the ball in person, and I got to say, he might be the most decisive runner that I've ever seen live. That was a toss play. Instead of waiting for everyone to reach their blocks on the outside, he said, I see a lane. I'm attacking. I'm going north-south. First down, Colts.
And this first down is on the 11-yard line, so Buena can't get another first down without having to score a touchdown.
I hate first and goal from the 10. I love first and 10 from the 11.
That's going to be
Nash.
Quarterback keeper up the middle for about 2 yards. That's going to make it 2nd and 8 from the 9.
Yeah, Colts can get the first down, and they do have a kicker well within his range. We'll see if they do have to bring the field goal kicker out. 7:27 to play in the second quarter. Again, VERRADO Vipers up 14-0.
Elias Dyson checking in for Bolin. 7:16 and ticking in the second quarter. We got a 14-0 game. Our home team's down. They're trying to get this one in the end zone. They're inside the 10-yard line. 6 linemen down, tight ends down on the line. Nashmore's going to play action.
Oh, come on!
SPI all day.
SPI, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. Get him out of here. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Jaden Thomas.
Jaden
Thomas. He didn't. It was a shoulder pad. Jaden Thomas had him routed one more time. I think that might be a Choa again on the far side. Jaden Thomas again, not only the best receiver in Cochise County, first team all region for the 5A Sonoran region. He knows his way around some routes. Got him, and it was forced. Choa, I do believe, was forced to pull him down instead of letting up a touchdown.
And that's going to make it a 2nd and short 4.
No automatic first downs in high school football. We've learned that the hard way.
Well, I mean, that was such an egregious penalty. They should give him an automatic touchdown.
And that happened one time, if you ever heard that story, way back in the day. A player was 1-3 for the game-winning touchdown. Someone came off the sideline and tackled him. It's like, we got to give him the touchdown.
Mike Tomlin, I remember. Nash is in shotgun, throwing back to pass. He's going to throw the fade route into the corner. No interference on that one. There was
good
contact. But
it was good hand fighting there from both players. Dyson almost breaking free to get that one at the end. Third down now for the Colts.
Nash Morris had a little too much on his passes tonight. He did take a deep breath and just throw. You don't have to call on Kaepernick it.
Well, I mean, you see the Vipers now. The corners are playing a little bit up, getting hands on because they have such a short field to defend, and that throws the timing off just a little bit on that play.
Cash Money Moore's in pistol.
False start on the Colts.
Oh, the Colts going to false start. That's going to make it 3rd and 9. The last thing the Buena Colts needed.
Procedure called against Colts.
So that's going to back up Buena to make this first down a little more difficult. Down 14-0. You really got to mind your P's and Q's and don't commit silly procedural penalties.
Yeah, and I got to say that the Buena Colts were content to try to run the ball twice to get that first down inside the 5-yard line. Now on a 3rd and 9, Dave. You have to empty out the playbook. You got plays for it, but do you have very many plays 3rd and 9 in the red area where everything tightens up?
Yeah, I mean, down 14-0, 3 points. Buena's looking for 7. 3 points is nice, but they need 7. Cash Money Moore's going to roll to his left side. He's pointing receivers in the right direction. And throws it a little bit behind him. That's going to make it 4th and 9. Walker unable to catch that ball.
Yeah, he had T.J. Walker with just a sliver of space. It's open in the NFL. It's a little bit difficult to make that throw. I do think Nashmore had a convoy. Scrappy was in front. I do believe Luan or someone else was in front. Maybe could have picked that up with his legs, but we are going to see the Buena Colts now kicking the field goal and taking the points, Dave.
Any points are good points right now for the Buena Colts. Left-footed kicker coming onto the field.
That's Ramney, I think. Yeah, that's Andrew Ramney. That is not the first team all-conference kicker.
So a field goal attempt for Buena, and it's a big one. And he kicks it up.
Good.
And good. Buena Colts off the schneid, 14-3. They're going to give the ball back to the Vipers, and the defense is turned to step up again and shut down Verrado.
That was the best offensive drive, or Edmore's Automotive Group offensive drive for the Buena Colts. Only ended in a field goal. Dave, penalties will kill you every time, especially one on third down and short.
Yeah.
But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Good job there from the Buena Colts to get points on the board. 6:47 left to go in the second quarter. 14-3, Vipers on top.
And that touchdown brought to you by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. They're proud to support their local athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, make your first call to the real estate experts at Sherry Ethel, 717-599-2439.
And, of course, as always, broadcasting under the Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative Lights, SSVEC, serving our community.
So Buena getting the first 3 points of the game, down 14-3. They will almost be getting the ball back in the second half. The defense can make a stand right here. Buena might be back in business.
That was a very smart pass interference. Adrian Borquez in the chat on that one. We do need a game clock. That's too much.
Kick, picked up at the 30-yard line. He's going to get to the 36 and get no more. That's where they'll start their next possession.
All right, we'll see if this Buena Colt defense could come back. They've been playing very well, aside from two big plays. One a third down conversion on the first drive, and that fourth down conversion that was the touchdown play on their last drive. But overall, the Buena Colt defensive line bossing the game. If there's one thing you'd like to see them do better, it's just get to the quarterback. They've been very stout against the run, but right now the quarterback in rhythm for the Verrado Vipers. That quarterback is...
His hands are starting to get a little loud here in Buena. Quarterback is in pistol. Protection package out there.
Oh, really?
Hands it off. About 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 for the Vipers.
Yeah, the front seven of the Buena Colts very adept at defending the run.
Come on, get those bells going again. Here we go.
15.
So second and 10.
Two quarterbacks for the Verrado
coming
Vipers.
Up here for Verrado.
They
have been switching out between number 5 and number 15. So
Malachi Wilt is one of the quarterbacks, and I do believe Chase Geisler is the other one.
Those are the two that the coach told me were going to be quarterbacking their team. So here we go. 2nd and about 6 for the Vipers. They're going to hand that off, and he's going to get a first down across the 50-yard line into Colt territory. New set of downs coming up for Verrado. Under 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
Jack Isidore with a good run on that one. Thank you, Aiden, all the way from Flagstaff. Charlie Price was on the tackle. Charlie Price is hobbling over there, but no rest as it's a quick game.
And he's going to roll that out to his left side. He's going to look to throw the ball. He is not going to be able to connect with his receiver. Wasted play, 2nd and 10.
Good coverage there from Latavius T.J. Walker on that one, forcing the errant throw. 2nd and 10 now for the Vipers. Again, a big gut check drive for the Buena Colt defense. Get the ball back to the offense, and another field goal. 14-6 is a one-possession game.
And again, they will be receiving the second half kick.
They will.
The Buena defense needs to get stout real quick. Like a fine point to Guinness.
Fans coming to life here at Colt Country.
2nd and 10. Quarterback's in pistol. 3 spread out left. He's looking to pass. Going up the left side. He's got a receiver.
First down. Good reach.
It looks like he did reach across for the first down. And they're going to move those chains. The Buena pass defense has been giving up a couple of plays so far here tonight. Oh, no, they're not going to get him the first down. They marked it 3 yards short, sir.
Darius Brown on that catch, but here we go. Oh, he stepped out before he reached. All right.
So a big third down for the Colt defense. Quarterback's in pistol. They're going to run that. He is going to spin away from a defender, get the first down to the Colt 30-yard line. New set of downs coming up for the Vipers.
Good run there from Jack Isidore. Was contacted at the line of scrimmage, but able to keep his feet. Shows a lot of strength on that one and get the first down. And here we go again. The Vipers on back-to-back drives, driving towards the red area.
He's going to drop back to pass. Protection has been really good all night. He's got another player open for a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. He's out of bounds. 5:22 on the clock in the second quarter.
Ricardo Brooks on the coverage on that one. And again, it looks like they like Darius Brown on these intermediate routes going towards the sideline. The Colts are giving it to him, and now the Vipers are taking it. Vipers in control of this game. They can play whatever game they want, Dave.
Buena Colts need something big. 2nd and 5. Look at the protection.
Too much time.
Yeah, and that's going to be another first down completion. And he's going to drag some Buena Colts down to the 6-yard line. So they're going to have first and goal very deep in Buena territory.
I think it was Darius Brown's third straight catch on this drive, Dave. And that one's going to be a first and goal for the Vipers on a big drive, a big show-me drive for both teams. And right now, the Vipers showing me that they want this win.
They are ready to play today. Pistol formation, they've been running out of this all day. And they're going to hand that one off again. Wait for the ref signal. He is not going to get the touchdown, down on about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that was a very good jump cut there by Isidore. They're going to go quick, Dave. Here we go.
Second and goal on the 1.
He's not going to get there.
He's not going to get that. Big blue wall holds up on that one. So third and goal from the 1.
Third down and goal. I wouldn't be surprised if the Vipers don't go quickly again, and they are. Daniel Bolin coming off the edge, first man to contact and trip him up into the line.
Everybody for Buena up on that line of scrimmage. He's going to hand it off.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Vipers.
Touchdown, Vipers.
Isidore again on that one, Dave, and the Vipers coming into Colt Country with 4:25 to play in this first half and taking the 20, I should say, to 3 lead in this ball game.
And the Buena Colts are stunned right now.
I'm stunned.
This is supposed to be their parade. But the VERRADO Vipers going for the extra point attempt to make this 21-3. The Cash Money Moore is going to have 4.5 minutes on that clock. They're going to have to get some kind of an answer before the second half. The extra point is up, and it looks good to me. 21-3. VERRADO Vipers coming into Sierra Vista, Arizona, and taking a big lead over the Colts.
You're not wrong about that, Dave. And before this ball gets turned over to the Buena Colts, I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care, providing non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living all across Cochise and Santa Cruz counties. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Thank you to the Ed Morris Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive, now serving Cochise County. Ed Morris Automotive Group in Sierra Vista will be about supporting the community and giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible. Stop in today and experience the difference. So here we go, 21-3, Vipers over the Colts, a stunning scoreboard that Buena fans did not see coming. But we have plenty of time to get this thing back.
Plenty of time, but we got to come down here and get a touchdown drive, Dave. We got to answer fire with fire.
Ball received on the 15-yard line. He's going to receive. Oh, he's still going. Dyson's on way up past the 35-yard line to the 38-yard line. So great return, about 23 yards by Dyson.
37-yard line.
You said it all there, Dave. Great return by Elias Dyson. Good blocking from the Buena Colts special teams unit. Everyone always forgets about the third phase of the ball, or of the game, the special teams, but they can be the igniter to light the fireworks.
You can say in high school the most important phase.
You're not wrong. Thomas Garcia says those short passes add up. And a lot of coaching points coming in the chat right now. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live and getting involved in our ALLO Fiber live chat.
Moore's going to start this possession in pistol. He's going to fake the first handoff, second handoff, but the defensive line's all over that one. No gain. Second, actually lost a yard. Second and 11.
Looks like it's big number 14, Tyson Fuller again. And a Buena Colt is down, and it looks like it's a big man, and they can ill afford to lose anyone on that line. It looks like number 50, Bryson Harris.
One of the cool things about going to Buena for graduations, for all my kids, or for football games, are the bats. Like, bats fly around the stadium. It's really cool. It's a great aesthetic. He is on his feet. That is number 50, Bryson Harris.
And Bryson gets up very quickly to get off the field, but he is putting no pressure on that left ankle.
Oh, yeah, and like you said, Buena can ill afford to lose a big man right now in this battle of the trenches.
Looks like Trenton Williams is going to come in. I'm not so sure if Trenton Williams is always on the line. But they need something. Again, the Buena Colts into spark right now. 21-3, VERRADO came out, throwing some haymakers.
Yeah,
and we need a counter punch from the Colts right now.
Second and 11. Buena offense has got to figure out some way to get past them. That's going to be a good pitch out.
That's TJ.
But the VERRADO defense not allowing much. That's going to make it 3rd and 9.
No, Carter Brooks, rather, number 18 on the carry for the Buena Colts. A good job making the first man miss, but like you said, great defense from the Vipers as they are swarming to the ball and making life tough for the Buena Colts offense. 3:40 to play. 4-minute offense time for the Buena Colts. Got to convert this first down.
Absolutely. Buena has got to give some kind of an answer. They got at least to get the clock down to where Verrado can't score again.
Yeah, you get a touchdown. You can double dip. You get the ball in the second half.
He's going to fake that play action. Good protection. Moore doesn't have anybody open down there. He's going to have to get rid of it, but he's not going to be able to. That's going to make it 4th and 5. I don't know. Do you gamble right here?
About 4th and 6, 4th and 7. Oh, it's a flag in the secondary. It looks like the Buena Colts might get a fortuitous call, unless there was an unsportsmanlike kind of call. It's going to be holding on the defense, and you can see Jaden Thomas was the player the furthest downfield on that play, Dave. And Jaden Thomas has been routing the Vipers up all night. Looks like that was no different on that one.
Like farmers need rain. We needed that penalty. Thank goodness. That's going to give Buena Colts a first down, 3:12 on the clock here in the first half. Thank you. How many people we got watching right now?
Quite a few, Dave. Very, very much quite a few.
All right, quite a few.
165 concurrent.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on Cool FM Live. We are now across the 50-yard line into Viper territory. Buena's got 3 minutes to make some magic.
They got the weapons to do it as well.
He's going to hand that off to Scrappy up the right side. See if Scrappy can make a man miss, and he does. Scrappy's now going forward with the ball. Ooh, heavy collision. Scrappy drops the shoulder. 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 from the 40.
Say it all the time, Dave. We love seeing football played all around. And a great job by Scrappy breaking the first tackle in a big collision. Both players going very neutral on that collision. That's how we like to see our runs finished off.
Too small that, brother. I got something for you. 2nd and 2 for Buena. Moving the ball again. Nashmore's going to roll out to his left. He's looking for something, doesn't like what he has. He is going to pick up the first down with his legs.
Yep.
Get out of bounds at the 36-yard line. New set of downs for the Colts.
Smart there from Nashmore. Looked like he wanted to get it over to T.J. Walker over the top. But again, the Verrado Vipers with that interesting coverage where their corners are not allowing anyone to get in behind them. We'll have to see if maybe the middle third of the field is open now for the Buena Colts.
Start throwing some slant routes at him. Hit him over the middle.
I was thinking over the top. I mean, you called it early on. How shallow the safeties are playing. Maybe you can get someone in the slot. Maybe Dyson. Maybe Charlie Price is there right now. Someone can get over the top down the seam. We do have a stoppage of play.
It's been pretty clean affairs so far. Not a lot of laundry on the field. I am all for that. You know that. The less I talk about the rest, the better game we're having.
Here's one thing that I want to talk about. As we stop this, I hear all the time, make them throw the flag. Make them throw the flag. That's like a mentality now for all these. Break the rules and make them throw the flag. And then when the rest throw the flag, people get mad at them. How about don't commit the penalties?
Yeah, play a clean game.
It's been a pretty clean game, like you said, Dave. I mean, Jaden Thomas, obviously the Vipers know all about him because the second he gets separation, they're there to that's 3 pass interferences he's drawn in this ball game. 1 holding, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, that very smart PI play by the Verrado Vipers, which looked like that ball was going to be a touchdown. Ended up getting Buena only 3 points out of that possession. Oh, I can hear the Verrado band as well. They are also pretty good. Everything's 5A here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Dave, as we're trying to get all this sorted out, looks like we're about to play some football. This is for the semifinals and the 5A state playoff, which is a big deal because Morena, the number 1 team that Buena took to the limit, had the lead in all of the second half until the very end of the game. They are in the open bracket. So it's wide open here in 5A football.
1st and 10 for the Colts.
There it is.
He connects up the right side. That's going to be a nice hit over there to Charlie Price.
Great play there from the Buena Colts. A nice little quick out, speed out from Charlie Price. He did get past the first down, and that's a good spot on the far side. So just over 2 minutes to play. Buena Colts again finding a little bit of a rhythm offensively. Field goal on their last drive. You know, they'd like a touchdown here and have a chance to double dip as they do get the ball to start the third quarter.
So new set of downs inside the 30. Good protection's been good for Cashmore all night. He's rolling to his right. And Cashmore is going to run for about 7 yards out of bounds. Looks like it's going to make it 2nd and 3-ish.
I love what Nashmore does there, Dave. A little bit of a ball fake to the defender, try to get up in the air. That's something we've seen recently with Mahomes and Allen and Lamar Jackson, to name a few, where they try to get a little bit indecision with the defender, and it gets him 5 yards on this one.
Oh, so 5-yard gain for Cash Money Moore. 2nd and 5 for Buena. They're inside the 25-yard line, knocking on the door. They've got to punch their way through it.
They got to find that Sherry Ethel team long real estate in the end zone.
There's more play action. Rolling up to look at the left side. He's got a man down at the 15-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Moving the 6 for Big Blue.
Jaden Thomas again, the receiver, Dave. And this is just Jaden Thomas showing his athleticism. Slipped out of his break, able to maintain his balance. Not only that, maintain his concentration and come back for a great pass from Nashmore. 1st and 10 Colts.
Clock not an issue right now for Buena. 1:30, but they're on the 15-yard line. Nashmore dropping back to pass.
Oh, he's got TJ.
He had him open. He doesn't. And there's 3. Oh, he steps right through all 3 of them. Cash Money Moore on his feet, making Vipers miss left and right, and carries them for the first down. Down to the 5-yard line.
Well, I'm going to throw in a reference here that might not a lot of people know, Dave. Is that Nashmore or is that Premium Panther Mike Winchell on that one from Friday Night Lights? Just what a play from Nashmore, splitting the defenders in the backfield and willing his team to a 1st and goal.
Oh, he sure did. 1st and goal from the 5. Buena Colts getting pumped. Offense is moving. Nashmore, he's trying.
Oh, what a play!
He almost threw it back. What are they throwing the flag on? He almost threw it backhanded for a touchdown into the end zone.
Oh, and that was a great throw, too. If TJ Walker could have located the ball, they have a touchdown. We have a penalty on the near side. We'll have to see what this is on. Elias Dyson. Looks like they're pointing either to Dyson or the Vipers. I know that doesn't help anyone at home, but here we are with the call.
Referee going to talk to Coach Thomas. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, that was a great play from the QB in our ALLO Fiber chat. And I missed the call, but OPI on the Buena Colts.
Oh,
OPI.
Breaking call for Buena. So that's going to be 1st and goal from the 20-yard line. 1:04 on the clock. Again, clock not an issue, but backbreaker for Buena.
Nope.
But either way.
I don't like that call on the backside, Dave. You know I'm always a fan of the officials.
No, you're absolutely right. Nashmore rolled out to his right side. That call was way away from that play. Had absolutely nothing to do with the outcome of that play. So I'm not a big fan of that call myself. Don't make me mad, refs.
But it is a foul, and you need to do it.
1st and 20. Nashmore rolling to his left.
He's got Dyson. Oh.
Nashmore still making people miss. Nashmore getting out of bounds at the 15-yard line, getting 5 of it back. 2nd and goal from the 15.
Yeah, 2nd down, just under a minute to play in this second half. Like you said, Dave, clock not really a factor. Anyone can get 4 plays off in 57 seconds. I think Nashmore, it's tough to see from up here because all the underneath defenders. So if he's not confident that he can float a ball in between the up defenders and the back defenders, we can't really judge him on that. But it did look like he had Dyson running open on the out. Who am I to judge? Nashmore's playing a hell of a game here tonight.
I was like, he's a better quarterback than we ever were. So he is going to be in shotgun, 3 spread out ride, 1 scrappy down on the bottom of your screen. Nashmore is going to fake the pass to the right, looking. He wants to once again take it up the middle. Nashmore is going to take it down to the 12-yard line, 3rd and goal from the 12.
No, Nashmore's down. Oh, it looks like he lost his helmet on that as well.
That's a risky.
They have to stop the clock for the helmet coming off. Thank you. Well, Nashmore doesn't have to get out of the game if the. No, it looks like they are going to have to take Nashmore out of the game.
Why does he have to come out of the game?
Helmet came off. I didn't know if that was a thing or not.
Well, so Buena's going to have to find some trickeration on this 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line, 13-yard line.
I think Charlie Price checked in at quarterback for Nashmore, and he sure did. Here we go. Way to make a name for yourself, Charlie.
Charlie Price, that's going to be he's just got a quarterback, keep that up the right side. He's not going to get enough. That's going to get them down to the 10-yard line.
And there is a penalty on the far side.
Oh, Lord, let it be against Verrado.
Well, it was thrown right away, so it's going to either be an illegal formation or an illegal shift. The false start and offside would kill the play dead, so this is definitely going to be on the Buena Colts. A legal shift, they're probably going to decline that penalty, and it's going to be 4th down.
So 4th and goal from the 10-yard line.
I don't know. I don't know if the Colts have
an opportunity with no points.
I don't know if they have I don't know if they have the leg here, Dave. It does look like they are going to bring out the kicking unit.
It's a 37-yarder. Let's see if the kids got it. Hopefully he does again. Buena will be receiving this ball in the second half, and this should be the last play of the first half as the clock is ticking now under 15 seconds.
This is a big field goal, Dave. Big field goal.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to have a timeout on the Verrado side.
Very odd.
I would agree with that. We'll see if Andrew Ramey can't put this one through.
Sierra Vista might have been thinking fake, so maybe want to make sure all their defensive players are in order.
Well, right now, if I'm the Buena Colts, they're talking about it, and I am thinking fake.
You're not wrong.
I'll sneak number 9 out there somewhere in that formation.
This timeout brought to you by the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Visit SierraVistaSoapCompany.com, where you can find them at CSUN Creations in the Sierra Vista Mall.
Also brought to you by Casa De la Paz Hospice. Casa De la Paz has a deep commitment to their mission, and they continue to be a trusted source of support and solace for those in need. Give them a call at 520-263-3400.
Timeout is over. So Buena sending the field goal unit back out. And again, big field goal for the Buena Colts right now.
And those Vipers getting wild on that side. Again, good contingency traveled down all the way from Buckeye with these Verrado Vipers.
Yeah, there's a solid 100-plus Viper fans over there sitting across from us. 4-hour drive. Deep breath from the kicker. Here comes the snap. The kick is up.
It's good.
It is good. Big field goal for the Buena Colts, making it 21-6. There's 6.9 seconds left on the clock. So
Great
one
kick
more
there from
kickoff,
Ramey.
and we're going to go into the second half.
That was a great kickoff. Now the Colts only down 15 points, Dave. Why is that field goal so important? Two-possession game.
Possession game, yes,
and
sir.
the Buena Colts get the ball to start the half.
And that field goal brought to you by After Hours HVAC. See them for all your local heating and cooling needs. After Hours is driven to make a difference and ensuring customers receive the highest level of care and commitment. Give Fred Grant After Hours a call, 520-459-5257 for all of your HVAC needs.
And if you didn't know, folks, the Sierra Vista Golf Center at Pueblo del Sol is now open to the public.
Yes, sir.
Get their Vista card. They actually discount food and drinks as well. And if you get the Vista card, when they get that driving range built, you get an hour free on that. So visit to learn more, SierraVistaGolfCenter.com.
You know, I feel like giving stuff away. This is also brought to you by Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Mention you watch this game on Cool FM Live, you get free fried pickles or potato skins. That's going to be a squib kick picked up at the 28-yard line. And he is going to fall down at the 43-yard line, so there's still enough time for another play on that clock.
Yeah, this is one of those things. How aggressive does Verrado want to be? Smart money, and probably my money is you take a knee, you go into half, maybe even just run the ball. But I don't want any chance of a turnover to spark the Buena Colts. And coming back in this game, if I'm a Verrado Viper, then we just take a knee right now. We take it to half if I'm the coach.
Oh, by the way, when I mentioned Roadhouse, that's the Sierra Vista Roadhouse. You can't go to any Roadhouse. They're like, what do you mean I don't get free fried pickles?
I said it on Cool FM. I'm suing.
I heard those kids. Or men, I should say. I'm definitely not a kid anymore.
No, Dave, we were kids ancient times ago, in the before times.
As I say, men get older, they don't grow up.
Verrado does not want to take a knee. They do have an explosive passing attack, but I see this one staying on the ground.
3.1 seconds. And yet, you're absolutely right. Delayed handoff. Buena will have none of it. That's going to bring us to halftime. So, Verrado Vipers 21, Buena Colts 6. And a good defensive affair, but Verrado Vipers hitting him on a couple of big plays over the top.
Yeah, that first drive for Verrado yielded a touchdown. Their last two drives as well before the half yielded touchdowns. So they started to figure something out towards the end there. We'll have to see the adjustments from head coach Joseph Thomas and the Buena Colts. 21-6, not out of reach here, Dave. Only 15 points, and we saw the Buena Colts in the last two drives. They didn't get touchdowns, but they yielded points and they were moving the ball.
Absolutely. Well, folks, we're going to take a very, very quick break. Please stick around for the second half of this quarterfinal playoff action. 5A football in Buena Country, Sierra Vista, Arizona. We'll see you folks in just a moment. So Boreen playing for a title this week. Buena playing a second-round playoff game. Doesn't get any better than that in Sierra Vista, Arizona for football.
It sure doesn't, Dave, except for when you have an announcement to make. It's time to reveal the All-American team, no, All-Cochesian team. I just want people to know why the name came up, because I think it's a stupid name. But everything on that I think is stupid. So there you go. And so
again, there's a lot of names here, so we're just going to give you all the love that you deserve, and we'll go on from there.
So everyone stay tuned right now as everyone's jumping in the chat. We'll start off, Dave, with our first team offense, the two-way San Pedro Player of the Year, quarterback Sebastian Lopez, 2,466 passing yards, by far the leading passer in Cochise County, 19 touchdowns, 1,236 rushing yards, and 15 touchdowns in this on this season.
That's ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
3,700 yards, 34 touchdowns.
And here's the thing, Sebastian Lopez also led all of Cochise County in interceptions with 8. I thought about putting him at safety, but I know Sebastian Lopez, and he'd probably feel disrespected not to be the quarterback, which is tough because I had to make a different position just to put all the good quarterbacks in Cochise County we had in there.
Yeah, so let's move on to our number 1 running back this year. I mean, you folks at home don't need to take any guesses on this one. That's going to be your 2A San Pedro Offensive Player of the Year, the Ward, Landon Ward. 1,626 yards, 14.6 yards per carry, 20 tutters.
20 total touchdowns. Again, Offensive Player of the Year for Wilcox.
14.6 yards per carry.
That's going to move us to running back number 2, Scrappy Bonilla from the Buena Colts. 131 carries, 1,420 yards, 10.8 yards per carry, 18 touchdowns total for Scrappy Bonilla.
The numbers for these players are insane. And our third running back is going to be Cedar Haney. The kid's as strong as wood out of St. David. 1,219 yards, 9.5 yards per carry, 17 tutters. I think our running back room is pretty good.
The Cedar Haney couldn't get that 0.5 yards because we have a first down every single time we give it to the boys.
Yeah, that's pretty good running back room.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pretty good quarterback.
I've been saying it all year. That moves us over to our wide receivers. And our wide receiver number 1, Jaden Thomas from the Buena Colts. 36 catches, 899 yards, which amounts to 25 yards per catch, and 15 touchdowns on the season, Dave. We thought Malachi Matrix had a season that wouldn't be touched, and then Jaden Thomas next year comes up and shatters it.
Buena is just destroying people right now. Their numbers are ridiculous. And wide receiver number 2 for us is going to be the Hunter. Hunter right out of Bisbee. 35 catches, 683 yards, 8 tutters. Caught it at 19.5 yards per reception. So the Hunter Wright, he turned into a superstar. He had a 4-touchdown game this year.
And I did say I had to make a special category because we have 4 really good quarterbacks. And, you know, we have dual-threat quarterbacks. And I can't leave out the 4A GIA Player of the Year, Jose Ivan Aguera, 1,437 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, 657 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, 22 total. Congratulations, Ivan Aguera.
Well, and Sebastian's taking off next year, so guess what, Ivan Aguera? This is your county now.
No, we have so many good quarterbacks coming back next year.
And
I'll just run through the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, you do the offensive line.
Why
Yes,
not?
those are your peoples.
We'll go with, we'll start with Dylan Malley from the Berrien Academy Eagles. Second time he showed up. I believe he's a freshman last year on our All-Cochesian team. Of course, Travis Larson from the Wilcox Cowboys. Wilcox, Juan Pablo Cordona as well on this one. The only team to have 2 starting linemen.
What gave it away? Their 5,000 rushing yards?
when you get a player of the week as an offensive lineman, you're doing something right. And then the aforementioned Sean Bookman, had to put him on the offense. So there's too many good defensive linemen. So Sean Bookman equally as good as offensive line as defensive line. Let's save that defensive line for someone else. And then, of course, Case Williams, right tackle for the Benson Bobcats, 6 feet 4 inches tall, 315 pounds, an absolute monster. And there is our All-Cochesian first team offense.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid squad.
On the field with John and Jared, with special guest of the evening, Trenton Williams from our Buena D-line and offensive line, the Bullnecks, as we used to call them. I don't know if they're still called that or not, but these guys are pretty excited about a first playoff win since 1983. Trenton, how does that feel?
great.
This is so exciting last night. All of you that should have been there.
It was a 65-28 win. Buena Colts over the Casa Grande Cougars. Casa Grande played strong. I mean, that was not a weak team. I mean, and you played them earlier in the season. So tell us a little bit how you guys adjusted.
Well, we came into the game, you know, we kind of knew what their game plan was going to be, so we kind of just adjusted a little bit better, knowing what they're already going to do. We made sure that running back wasn't going to, you know, run all over us anymore, so we locked that down for sure. And then we just, you know, made sure we keyed in on number 11 a lot, and made sure we were watching that flare pass a lot. Those were our main keys for the game, and I feel like we performed them pretty well.
Yeah, the three keys to the game, I think you guys really, really settled in. You held number 11 to nearly nothing. That guy scored on a 99-yard touchdown the last time you guys had played.
Yep.
This time you guys held him. And there was that one time where he caught the ball on the sideline and he just was not going down. I mean, he was just shrugging dudes off, and finally you guys got him. But that was their best play. If that's the best play to number 11, this guy is going to go to the next level, clearly. You guys did the absolute maximum that you could have on defense. Kudos to you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, I kept saying last night in the post-game interview, we want to just toss out that first play of the game. I mean, you were just kind of out of position, and it's like, whoa, that was a quick jet sweep for a touchdown. It's like, what happened here? They came out, you know, guns a-blazing, and I'm like, I just think we called a play, and I think people were just in the wrong position. What do you think happened on that play?
You play defense and offense, so you're talking about defense right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, really, I think it was just like what you said. We just weren't in the right position, and, you know, we got a little mishap that happens, and mistakes happen, you know, but we adjusted really well, and that didn't happen the rest of the game at all. So
yeah, and it showed how much discipline our both sides of the ball have, and I think, you know, I was talking to some other friends of mine, your coaching staff, and it's like, we played a very clean game. There wasn't a lot of penalties, maybe 4 total on us, and so, you know, just to see us play a lot better game against a good opponent and holding them to 28 points versus having 42 points last time.
There were 2 pass interferences, and then I believe there was 2 or 3 holding calls, but like you're saying, pretty minor as far as you guys played a super clean game. You got to be proud of that. On offense, though, you are a mauler on offense. I mean, you don't get much credit because you're not much of a they don't throw to you. I shouldn't say you're the blocking tight end on offense. So you're crashing down on those tight ends and outside linebackers. Did you pancake anybody last night?
Well, last night I didn't play as much offense because I just came off of being sick, but I got in there a little bit. I got a couple good blocks, but no pancakes. But Danny, my other tight end, he actually did pretty good, and I think he got a couple. Yep.
I did see him go in there rotating.
He was playing most of the game, and
I was like, wow.
He was doing good.
Yeah, well, you're a very powerful blocker. I look at you and I see offensive tackle, but I'm so happy that you play tight end because it gives you guys kind of that double power on the outside.
So Berean playing for a title this week. Buena playing a second-round playoff game. Doesn't get any better than that in Sierra Vista, Arizona for football.
It sure doesn't, Dave, except for when you have an announcement to make. It's time to reveal the All-American team, All-Cochesian team. I just want people to know why the name came up, because I think it's a stupid name. But everything that I think of, I think is stupid. So there you go. And so
but again, there's a lot of names here, so we're just going to give you all the love that you deserve, and we'll go on from there.
So everyone stay tuned right now as everyone's jumping in the chat. We'll start off, Dave, with our first team offense, the two-way San Pedro Player of the Year, quarterback Sebastian Lopez, 2,466 passing yards, by far the leading passer in Cochise County, 19 touchdowns.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here for the second half 5A quarterfinal playoff football between the VERRADO Vipers and the Buena Colts. VERRADO Vipers jumped out to a 21-6 lead in the first half, but Buena's getting the ball in the second half, and they are going to turn it on.
Well, yeah, we had offenses come to life there towards the end of the second half, Dave, for VERRADO. Their last two drives ended in touchdowns. Ed Morris Automotive Group drives, I should say. And the Buena Colts did get points on their last two drives. Unfortunately for them, field goals were VERRADO's scoring touchdowns. So they're going to have to get it up a little bit in this half. What I loved when I came out here, I saw the Buena Colts coming out with some fire. Whatever head coach Joseph Thomas said in halftime really resonated. If they can come out here, they get a touchdown, maybe go for two, maybe save that in the back pocket. I know you're a person that loves to go for two only when you're absolutely necessary, but make this a one-score game again, one possession game again.
Yeah, like you said, this is a two-possession game. Buena's getting the ball. The defense is going to have to shore it up a little bit. There were some wide-open receivers out there for the Vipers, so hopefully Coach Thomas has adjusted to that.
Oh, we have some Viper fans in our ALLO Fiber chat. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Obviously, as you might have told, we are a Cochise County broadcast, but we do call a fair fight, and the VERRADO Vipers really took the fight to the Buena Colts in the first half.
Yeah, they won a lot of those rounds going into the second half of this fight. Buena's going to have to start counterpunching. Before we get this started, I'd like to thank the people that make this broadcast possible for you for free on Cool FM Live. Thank you to ALLO Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the ALLO Fiber difference and become a fiber fan.
Thank you to Synergy Home Care. And before we even get to Synergy Home Care, thank you every one of our sponsors for allowing us to broadcast under the SSVEC lights here tonight. Support the businesses that support your community. Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista serves all of Cochise and Nogales counties, for Nogales, Santa Cruz counties, for people that struggle with activities of daily living. Give them a call at 520-685-1035.
Big shout out to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our local athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, make your first call to the real estate experts at Sherry Ethel and her team at 717-599-2439.
I'd like to also thank Casa De la Paz Hospice. They've been a cornerstone of compassionate care in our community since 1987. They offer a wide range of services designed to enhance quality of life at the final stages of life. Give them a call today at 520-263-3400.
Big shout out to After Hours HVAC. See them for all your local and heating, cooling needs. I did today. After Hours is driven to make a difference in ensuring that their customers will receive the highest level of care and commitment to solving your HVAC needs. Give Fred Gray and the After Hours team a call, 520-459-5257.
We are a military town, Dave. We're also a heavy retirement community. You know what you love to do when you retire is golf. And I'll tell you what, Sierra Vista Golf Center is now open to the public. They also have a Vista card where you can get discounts on golf merchandise, food, and drinks. They're also constructing new driving range. It's going to have in-range technology. You can play Pebble Beach there if you want to. Learn more at SierraVistaGolfCenter.com.
They also have, once a week, they do free lessons for kids. So go to the website and learn how you can take your child out there to get free golf lessons.
And they also have the women's one. Is it called Sip and Chip? If it's not, it should be.
Oh, no, yeah, Sip and Putt.
I like Sip and Chip better.
And lastly, thank you to Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Visit SierraVistaSoapCompany.com or find them at Seaside Creation in the Sierra Vista Mall.
Saw him out there.
But now I'm not going to buy no more capital.
AKA
just
the juggernaut.
what you have and make that work. So
here we go. Second half, 5A quarterfinal playoff football about to be underway here in Sierra Vista, Arizona, home of Big Blue, the Buena Colts. So here we go. We need some offensive firepower from Cash Money Moore and the boys.
They were able to find a little bit of a rhythm there towards the end of the first half, Dave. Let's see if it translates.
That ball's going to be received at the 20-yard line, taken to the left. He made
Dyson.
one man miss. He's going to get taken. Oh, and the ball is out.
Oh, they called it down.
Oh, they blowed him down on the 26-yard line. So Buena will start their possession of the second half on the 26.
Might have been a little bit fortuitous on that one, Dave. Looked like the ball was bobbling before he hit the ground. It definitely came loose after his knee was down. Now how the Colts wanted to start with a turnover, but thank goodness for the officials. And let's see, Dave, if they can keep that momentum up. 2 straight scoring drives for the Buena Colts after being shut out on their first 5.
Yeah, starting to figure out that Viper defense, that front-loaded Viper defense. The defensive line is absolutely playing out of their minds right now. I told the Viper coaches at halftime, I was like, man, you got a line over there.
We do not have Aiden back for the VERRADO Vipers, so unfortunately, we can't really see the numbers. Aiden made the trip all the way down, a sophomore at VERRADO, and he was calling out the numbers for me. So.
Yeah, that white on yellow, very difficult to see from up here.
That's a gold, Dave. That
white
is
on
a
gold,
gold.
yes. But Cash Money Moore, first possession, he's going to hand that off to Scrappy up the right side. Scrappy is going to tough yards for about 5, 2nd and 5.
Well, that's what you want to do, Dave. And the Buena Colts did end their last 2 drives with points, but there was a lot of playmaking from Matt Nash Moore as they were getting in the backfield. And this is what you want to do. Scrappy's a tough runner. Michael Lewan's a tough runner. Let that offensive line for the Colts start bossing the game behind this power run game.
Yeah, punch that defensive line in the mouth. 2nd and 5. Moore takes a snap. That's going to be a handoff to the left side.
Blockers.
And he's going to keep pushing forward. Gets a couple more of those. So 3rd and short coming up for Big Blue.
Oh, that play was just an edge block away from going for big yardage. Great job there from the edge player for VERRADO. It was probably big number 14, Tyson Fuller again. He's had himself a game, but breaking off the edge block and crashing down to stop that was going to be a big gain for Michael Lewan.
So 3rd and a short 3 for Buena. Cashmore in shotgun. The money man hands it over. It's going to be handed off to the right. He's going to be 1.5 yards short. So Buena already have to do some Bob Seger rambling gambling here early in the second half.
Oh, there's our boy Aiden. Now we can start calling out the VERRADO team again as he's getting some hot chocolate / coffee, whatever it is.
Oh, I only see one hot chocolate. Oh, I thought we were friends.
Decision time for the Colts, but it's not a decision for me at all, Dave. You're going for this one.
Yeah, what? So, yeah, Buena Colts gambling early here in the second half. They've got to convert this, or the Vipers are going to get the ball back deep in Buena territory. That's a handoff.
Oh, no, it's short.
It's going to be 1 yard short. The Vipers are going to hold Buena, turnover on downs, and they're going to get the ball back on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I like the decision, Dave. I even like the play call there, but it's just good job from the VERRADO Vipers scraping off. And you had 4 chances to get it, and you fell just a 0.5 yard short. Now VERRADO, whose offense was on fire at the end of the first half, gets great starting field position in Colt territory.
And now the Buena defense is going to have to really step it up. Keep this at a 2-possession game.
Here we go. Help them out.
The defense was answering the call for a long time until those last 2 drives, Dave, and we'll see if they can find some of that magic.
So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Man in motion, empty backfield. Looking to pass deep downfield. Oh,
great defense.
Great recovery defense because he was open in the end zone.
Elias Dyson on the coverage.
A little lame on that, but either way, saving the day, putting on the Superman cape.
Elias Dyson showing why he's our all-coach easy and #1 corner, Dave. And I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a recovery by Dyson. Looks like he's a little bit hobbly, but you're going to have to drag him off the field to get him out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a touchdown all day, and Elias Dyson came out of left field to save the day. So
I did see a Viper down in the middle of the field, apparently incidental contact on that play.
Oh, they almost got him off.
That's why you don't start so close to the line of scrimmage. you got a yard. I'm kidding.
Quarterback, 3 wide left. He's back to pass again. The protection's been really good all night. Receiver slips on the play.
That's offensive pass interference.
Oh,
for
and
sure.
an OPI as well.
We'll see if the Buena Colts want to accept this. I assume they will. Offensive pass interference is a 15-yard penalty. We'll have to see where it gets spotted, though. And that's exactly what they're calling to head coach Joseph Thomas. Dave, anyone could see that call.
Yeah,
you can't just kind of run in the defensive back. I know we want, pick routes and rub routes, but that was a straight basketball screen there for a second. A moving screen as well.
Well, the Buena fans are starting to get a little rowdy. We're going to need a lot more of that here in the second half.
We're going to need defense and special teams to make some plays here for the Buena Colts. The offense will get it going. They will get some points, but the defense and special teams got to get them fired up.
So 2nd and 25 for the Vipers. Buena Colts can start looking at a turnover here. They're going to bring an extra blitzer. Protection is good.
Oh, that's wide open.
The receiver is open. He's going to get a big chunk of it back. Nobody at Buena waiting for that one.
No, and if we had Aiden down here, we could see who that was. I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's Darius Brown again for the Vipers. He's been a thorn of Buena's side all night on that far side. Wide open, like you said, on that one, and making that 2nd and long and 3rd and manageable.
3rd and 5. Hands off. He's going to bounce that up the left, but there's nothing waiting for him but Big Blue.
Good stop.
4th and 3 coming up.
A big stick from Daniel Bolin, and they are in plus territory. That is go for it territory in high school football for the Vipers. I'll tell you, the Buena Colts doing a great job shutting down the run, but with the passing game the Vipers have displayed tonight, you expect this ball to go in the air.
Let's see what they go with on 4th and 3. Buena, no safeties deep for Buena. Everybody is up right now.
And we're going to have a timeout. Good job here from the Buena Colts. God, getting loud and forcing that timeout.
Hey, we need it out here at Buena. So that timeout is brought to you by the Ed Morris Automotive Group, formerly Lolly Automotive, now serving Cochise County. Ed Morris Automotive Group in Sierra Vista will be about supporting their community, giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible.
And we're
stop in today and experience a difference.
And we're under the SSVEC lights. SSVEC serving your community. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they've been here from the beginning with Cool FM Live. And again, thank you to everyone joining us on Cool FM Live. A lot of concurrent viewers out there. Don't forget to like the Facebook page. We broadcast all of our Cochise County sports. We have a Cool FM Live sports page you can follow. And smash the subscribe button, as Dave Davies likes to say, on the Cool FM Live YouTube page. As Dave Davies says, we do have Vipers fans still in the chat. Most recently, Dina Garcia. Welcome to the game.
Yeah, welcome to the show. The Vipers playing a good game so far. Buena looking for a big stop here on 4th and 3. They need it. Let's just say it like that. They need it.
Yeah, I need to have it stop here, at least on this drive, if not on this down, Dave.
4th and 3. After the timeout, still looking for the call to come in. Vipers a little confused. They can't call back-to-back timeouts.
12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Well, what they're doing is seeing if they have to adjust the play that was called. Coaches say we're good to go.
Quarterback draws back to pass, play action, over the middle.
Touchdown.
Oh, my goodness, he catches him for the touchdown. Vipers, another 6 points on the scoreboard.
Can't see the number on that one, but what a touchdown that is for the VERRADO Vipers. Now up 27-6, coming into Colt country in Sierra Vista and shocking the Buena Colts tonight.
Yeah, Buena's at that point in the game where in order to come back, they're going to have to start playing perfect football going forward.
They got to rely on Cash Money more as well. The quarterback for the Buena Colts, 36 touchdowns, 4 interceptions now with the one tonight. And we're going to have Cash Money Moore make some plays. He's capable of doing it. But like you said, Dave, clock's becoming a factor.
And that kick is blocked. So sign of life for Big Blue. 27-6 it will remain. 21-point lead for the Vipers over the Buena Colts.
We're going to have to see some fire from these Buena Colts here tonight. On offense coming up, Dave, and I'll tell you what, before we get the change of possession here, I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care. When you need to find care for someone you love, it's important that it feels right. Synergy provides non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living, serving all of Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Give them a call at 520-685-1035.
So 21-point lead for the Vipers. Again, Buena's backs are up against the wall. As I said, we have 21 minutes and 14 seconds of football left, and Buena cannot make another mistake.
I'll say. You said it, Dave. Perfect football. And we have people wondering what's going on with the Colts, and then also Woot Vipers in our ALLO Fiber live chat. Thank you, everyone, for joining us in our ALLO Fiber live chat.
That's going to be a nice kickoff down to the 10-yard line where that will be received by Dyson, taking it up the right side. Dyson's past the 30. Dyson's going to step out of bounds at the 32-yard line, so another 20-yard-plus return for Dyson.
That special team's doing a good job here for Buena. They punted one time, and they had a great punt on that one. The kickoff returns have yielded great starting position for the Colts, and they have to do something with it. Clock's an issue, 9:08 to play. Now, it's never over. It's only 3 scores, but that's a big 3 scores considering the Vipers in the last 3 drives have scored touchdowns.
Yeah, the Vipers, I mean, they showed up here very, very ready to play. And
all the way from Buckeye.
This is the last stand for the Buena Colts right here, down 21. They're going to start the possession in shotgun. Cash Moore's going to fake the handoff, throw it up. His left side, he's got him complete and then thrown out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Thomas is going to pick up about 8 yards on that one.
That's what you want. Nash Moore to Jaden Thomas. It's going to be the Nash Moore show from here on out, Dave. They're going to sparingly use Scrappy and Mike Luan just to keep that defensive line honest. But we're going to see a lot of Cash Money Moore airing this ball out here in the second half after that Viper touchdown.
Tight end on the line of scrimmage, 6 blockers up for the Buena Colts. And they're going to hand that off up the middle. He's going to pound it for the, I believe, is a first down, and it is up to the 43-yard line. First down, Big Blue.
And even on that first down, Dave, this is not what the Buena Colts are used to. Their power running game yielded Scrappy Bonilla with, I believe, 1,400 yards. Michael Lawan just about 100 yards to get to 1,000, and they're not getting the holes that they're used to. We'll see if that trend continues here tonight.
He's going to hand that. Oh, he's going to pitch it out to the right side after the fake handoff. He does. Luan makes a man miss, gets about a yard. Second and 9. Was that Scrappy?
It was.
Excuse me.
My brother in Christ. Luan is 21.
No, I can't. I had trouble with the numbers when we're this far away. 21 and 24 look very similar when you're half a mile away.
Oh, man. Donald Lawless, we were not expecting this either.
What's up, Coach Lawless?
Former defensive coordinator for the Buena Colts.
Second
one of my favorite people to talk to. Yeah, my bad. Bisbee Pumas. Bisbee Pumas, everybody.
Second and 8.
Misspoke.
Nash is going to roll to his left. He's got him up the sideline. There was a foot down. That is going to be complete for the first down.
There is also a flag down near the line of scrimmage. It was thrown by the line judge. We shall have to see what that is, but a good pitch and catch from Nash Moore to Jaden Thomas, hopefully, for all his Colts fans, it stands. And this one's coming back.
It's going back. Oh, my goodness. Again, perfect football, Buena. So that's going to make it second and very long for the Buena Colts.
The Buena Colts with state championship aspirations, especially after being up on the Morena Tigers for the entire second half until the very end. But right now, it's all Vipers in this ball game.
Second and 13 for Buena. They're going to do it around.
He's got something.
Dyson. He's got a little hole. Dyson's still on his feet. Dyson getting the first down into Viper territory at the 45-yard line.
Boy, that was necessary. What an excellent play call from head coach Joseph Thomas and company for the Buena Colts. And Dyson, great job following his blockers. Great blockers out in front. Thought that had a chance to go the distance, but I guess we'll just take the 20 yards, Dave.
Oh, whatever it takes. That ball is now into Viper territory on the 45-yard line. Buena trying to pick up a little bit of momentum. 7-17 and ticking here in the third.
Jaden Thomas near side. TJ Walker in the slot for the Colts.
New set of downs. Moore's going to roll to his left. He's going to hit him again. Number 1 for about 9 yards, if not the first down. Another positive play for the Colts.
Nash Moore in rhythm on that one, Dave. Threw the ball before Thomas was out of his break, and that's some NFL-type stuff there. We don't even see that in high-level college football at times. So Nash Moore knows he's got to get that ball out to get it into his hands of his playmakers, and a good 7 to 8 yard gain on that one.
Couple of quick shots. Look for something potentially deep here. Second and short for the Colts. And he's just going to hand that out to Scrappy up the right side.
Oh, he tripped.
Slips. Oh, Scrappy had a hole and he slipped. So that's going to make it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that part of the field looks a little worn down. And again, Scrappy just lost his footing on his cleats. Could have been a big play for the Colts. Fortuitous there for the Vipers. The last thing the Vipers need is any breaks right now.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
27-6.
These are the breaks. 3rd and 4 for Buena. 5 spread wide. Vipers are going to rush 4. Good protection over the middle. Oh, he just passed the extended arms of TJ Walker. So here we go. 4th and season coming up for the Buena Colts.
It might be a little early for that, but I would agree with that 100%, Dave. The Buena Colts need to win this. They need to turn it into a track meet, and they need to start winning it. And we are going to have a timeout on the field. It looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Buena Colts, and those might be necessary here in the end of the game. But,
Yeah, but
4th. At my neighborhood yet. So we do have to wait till the first part of 2025. I'd also like to thank Casa De la Paz Hospice. They've been a trusted source of support and solace in Cochise County since 1987. Give them a call today at 520-263-3400.
And I'd like to give my biggest thanks to all you folks at home that have joined us tonight on Cool FM Live to support the Buena Colts and the Verrado Vipers here on Cool FM. So thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you to all the Verrado fans. And I thought everyone made the trip, but I guess there's some still left at home.
4th and 4. Buena needs it. Play action. Moore pulls it down, throws it, and that's going to be an interception for the Verrado. Oh, he's going to say no interception, but either way,
that's probably better.
That's a turnover on downs for the Buena Colts.
That's 10 yards of field position that they did not lose because they did not get that interception, and that's not at all what the Buena Colts needed, Dave. Now it's time for this defense to set up, and again, Verrado, 21 points, or 20 points, I should say, in their last 3 drives.
Verrado Vipers, everything going their way right now. They're going to have a nice trip back to Buckeye if this score holds. Buena Colts are getting into miracle territory. We're going to need some turnovers. We're going to need something.
It started from the word go from these Vipers, Dave. They brought the intensity into this ball game. They have not turned back. They had a little bit of a lull there between the first and second quarter, but again, these last 3 drives offensively unstoppable.
Quarterback calls for the ball. He's going to hand that off. He's going to fall forward for 4 yards. So 2nd and 6 for the Vipers.
It's probably Jackson Isidore, who we haven't really called out. Not the biggest game for Jack Isidore, but doesn't matter. They're up 27-6, and everything they do in the passing game seems to work tonight.
Yeah, not a lot of mistakes being made by Verrado. Pretty flawless football game, I would say. 2nd and 7. Quarterback's in the pistol.
TJ Walker blitzing.
Yeah, Walker is coming. Good chip block. And that, Buena almost gets the interception off the deflected pass. You call TJ Walker. Well, he got in there. They got his hands on that ball. Almost created the turnover that Buena so badly needs.
Oh, that was a great job there from TJ Walker. Found a little lane, avoided the running back block, knocked the ball in the air. That ball was floatering and fluttering. But like you said, everything coming up Vipers right now. Fortunate not to have that one turnover. 27-6. The old adage in baseball, you never give a hitter a second chance. And we'll see if this comes back to bite the Buena Colts not getting that interception.
Well, I don't like that negative thinking. 3rd and 7. Buena's about to stop him. Quarterback's got a clean pocket. He's going to air that thing out. Very deep down.
What a play!
Another great defensive play for the Buena Colts.
Ricardo Brooks tracking back to make that. They did have a man downfield wide open. It looked like number 1, which would be Roman Alicia for the Verrado Vipers. Unfortunately, the quarterback, like you said, was under a little bit of pressure, couldn't get everything into that throw. And Ricardo Brooks tracking back with a desperately needed stop for the Buena Colts, their first one. And again, the last 4 drives of the Verrado Vipers.
Here comes the punt team for Verrado, and Buena's going to try to get a lot more Sherry Ethel realty on this next drive and hopefully take up some of that end zone. So punt team coming on. Let's see if Buena can get a gunner in there and maybe try to get a block. And that's going to be a clean pocket. Decent punt, fair caught at the 32-yard line where Buena will take over. 17 minutes left in this game.
Smart play there from Latavius T.J. Walker, punter number 13. Xavier Opinion on that one was bringing on his wedge when he needed his driver on that kick. And speaking of wedges and drivers, Dave, did you know the Sierra Vista Golf Center is open to the public now?
I do. Yes, I do.
That is crazy.
I played there a lot.
Now, you can learn more at SierraVistaGolfCenter.com. Nobody does. That is the toughest course in southern Arizona.
That is a championship golf
We have
course.
professional speed greens. You cannot put the ball anywhere near the green and keep it on.
Yeah, it's a funky course. You got to land everything 2 yards short and kind of trickle it on.
Oh, no,
Jeremy
my ball
Smith
flight,
has
but-
perfected it. So here we go, Buena. They got the ball back on the 32. They got to make something happen. More dropping back.
Ooh.
More running around back there like Michael Vick, rolling out to his left. Still being pursued, and that's complete up to T.J. Walker across the 50-yard line into Viper territory, and that's going to be a late hit, so that's going to give Buena 15 more yards and put them across the 30.
What work there from Latavius T.J. Walker on that one, Dave. Nash Moore's throwing his hands up. We'll have to see what the penalty is. We thought it was a late hit. We'll have to see, but Latavius T.J. Walker coming open. Initially, Nash Moore was flushed to his right. Then Nash Moore doing his best Patrick Mahomes impersonation. And Latavius T.J. Walker working back to help his quarterback out. Great throw, great catch. First down, and we shall see if they add on. It is going to be 15 yards added on at the end of this play against VERRADO Vipers on the personal foul.
I know you folks at home that like to watch NFL football have to deal with that a lot from Chris Collinsworth and Tony Romo. Well, my co-broadcaster's also a Mahomes Glazer, so deal with it.
It's the best quarterback in the game. I don't know why you even bring that up. I had to hear about Russell Wilson for 10 years.
Oh, he looks just like Mahomes on that one, Jim.
He did. There's not a bigger compliment you can give a person right now.
Michael Leward with a big run for another first down to the 22-yard line. Now Buena's moving.
You know how disrespectful it would be for me to say he looked like Geno Smith on that play, Dave?
You mean the guy that ran in the game winner against the Niners?
Hey, good job, 5-5.
For 20 yards out? Well, we don't have Taylor Swift Voodoo Magic or the NFL rig, you know. We don't get all the things.
NFL rigged, absolutely.
For a new set of downs for the Buena Colts on the 22-yard line. Nash Moore's going to hand that off. He's going to sneak his way for about, they're only going to give him a yard. 2nd and 9. Mass substitution coming in here for the Vipers.
We'll call it one.
Nash Moore pulling out his best Dave Craig impersonation on that throw.
Oh, boy. Just can't take any shots of the Chiefs, boy. You'll never stop hearing about it.
That's all you do is take shots at the Chiefs. Here we go. What are you doing? Why are you turning this into an argument? What a great game for the Buena Colts as they're coming back as Dave tries to fluster everybody. And there's 9 people here that are looking at him, giving him a side eye right now.
They look just like the Chiefs, Jim.
Yeah, Nash Moore looked like Patrick Mahomes. Name me a quarterback you'd want me to say in that instance.
I said he looked like Michael Vick. 2nd and 9.
Michael Vick would have never completed that pass.
2nd and 9 for the Buena Colts coming up here, but they are marching. They're across the 25-yard line, deep into Viper territory. See if they can get some momentum back in this game. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Moore's in pistol. He's going to pitch that out.
Charlie Price is going to throw.
Throw downfield for Charlie Price. Right into the hands of a VERRADO Viper. Interception on the goal line. Taken down on the 5. The trickeration just wasn't there for Buena.
Yeah, it was open. Elias Dyson was open, but unfortunately Charlie Price, when he threw that ball, had a guy in his face, and that is exactly the opposite of what the Buena Colts needed. They had all the momentum. They were driving down the field. They were putting on their best Kansas City Chiefs circa 2019 impersonation. And then Charlie Price, errant throw, unfortunately just trying to make a play. And, Dave, you can't really blame him here, down 21 points. You got to make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get aggressive, but he didn't look like Mahomes on that one, Jim. The VERRADO Viper is going to get a next possession on the 5-yard line. Buena's got them pinned back.
Yep.
But that's the story of the game. The Buena Colts, long drives, no touchdowns.
VERRADO's going to try to run this ball, and the defensive line has been dominant for the Buena Colts against the run.
Oh, and they are very dominant on that one. I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Push forward. It was going to be a negative play.
Looked like Sean Bookman coming in for that one, Dave, and making the tackle. Sean Bookman made it a really good offensive lineman, underrated defensive lineman, makes tackles for losses like they're going out of style.
So 2nd and 10. Big stand play there for the Colts. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback's in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, go over the middle, miscommunication with the receiver, exactly what Buena needed. 3rd and 10 from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a hot route was called, but Jordan Hiller for Verrado didn't get the message on that one. So thrown at his feet, a 3rd and 10. Buena Colts a chance to get this ball back, and not a lot of time went off the clock here for Verrado.
Yeah, big Jerry Jones-style scoreboard at the end of the end zone for the Buena Colts. I love that thing.
That thing is amazing.
3rd and 10. Quarterback.
Oh, they got him. Nothing called. They didn't crack the line of scrimmage.
No
according
call.
to the officials.
If the quarterback, it's not your job to make that call. 5 seconds on the game clock, or excuse me, on the play clock. Quarterback finally gets the snap. Looking to throw the ball over the middle of the field. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he completed that. And he's going to be gone. That is a long 95-yard touchdown for the Verrado Vipers to take a commanding 4-score lead over Buena.
And that was 3rd and possibly game, Dave. And it was Deidreus Brown one more time. Takes that shallow post route all the way 90-plus yards for the touchdown. 33-6. 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. The Verrado Vipers well on their way to punching their ticket to the state semifinals.
Yeah, this is historic for the Buena Colts. Historic season for the Buena Colts. Looks like it may be nearing its end here as they are down 33-6. Extra point incoming. Yeah, they're wearing it on the sidelines. That may have been the straw that broke the Colts back. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It's good. So 34-6. 15 minutes of gameplay left, but the Buena Colts are down big.
Colts 6.
We'll need some of that more magic coming up here, Dave, because this is a big deficit to come back from. They're going to need 28 points. They're going to need a quick score here. They're going to need a quick touchdown and a touchdown that they haven't scored yet in this ball game offensively to have a chance. Before this quarter turns over, the Buena Colts need 7 points on that board.
Yeah, and as this ball changes hands, I would like to thank After Hours HVAC. See them for all your local heating and cooling needs. After Hours is driven to make a difference in ensuring their customers receive the highest level of care and commitment. Give After Hours a call, 520-459-5257 for all your HVAC needs.
Jared Fink in our ALLO Fiber live chat says 90 yards. It's actually 90-plus yards. 95. I do believe it was 95, 96 yards for the Verrado Vipers on that one, looking every bit the part of a state playoff team right now.
Yeah, they showed up ready to play, and they just punched Buena in the mouth with that defensive front 7 and have not let off the gas.
So the Verrado Vipers coming in to Buena Colt country under the SSVEC lights and taking the fight to the Buena Colts, and we could see a lot of hung heads right now on the Buena Colts sideline. The game's not over. More magic's the real thing, and I'm here for it. Let's go.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but yeah, 4-score game right now. I mean, they're going to have to run back this kick. I mean, it is miracle time for Big Blue.
That's about as quickly as they need to score. You're not wrong.
And
what? So that was a missed kick.
Yeah, absolutely. He just hits that thing like I hit my sand wedge, just straight left. Pulled it left. So
What happened there?
procedural penalty for the Vipers. Buena Colts being gifted something right there.
That was interesting. That's just one of those things, Dave. And we're golfers. Thank you, Sierra Vista Golf Center. We're golfers, and we know that when you're feeling yourself, and sometimes you forget all about your fundamentals. And like you said, there's when the old S word comes in that nobody's ever going to talk about as a golfer.
The yips.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even say yips.
Just a shank.
It rhymes with ranks.
I did it several times yesterday at Sierra Vista Golf Center. So Buena's going to be gifted the ball at the 46-yard line. They're going to have to score quickly. Handoff up the middle. He beats the first line. Scrap. He's going right through people for the first down up to the 34-yard line.
That's a first down. They got to go hurry up, Dave. It's hurry up from here on out. And it's going to work two ways. You don't want to let the Verrado Vipers catch their breath. You want to get them with quick-hitting first downs and keep them on their heels, which is kind of what the Verrado Vipers have been doing all night. You see them get to the line really quickly.
That's going to be a handoff to the left side. That's Luan for 5 yards. So 2nd and 5. Buena again moving. They got to put this thing in the end zone. They've been moving the ball.
Yeah, you're not wrong, and That's a great point, Dave. The difference in this game is Verrado capitalizing touchdowns where the Buena Colts have settled for 2 field goals and also turned the ball over twice. And Verrado almost red zone territory, and I believe one was in the red zone.
Man in motion, Scrappy's in motion. That's going to be handoff to Lawan. He's got nothing gained there. 3rd and 7 for Big Blue.
2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. They're going to need something going on here. They need calls in quickly. They're against it. They're against the clock, and they're against a team that's hung 34 on them and only allowed 6. There's not a lot right now going right for the Buena Colts. They got to come out and they got to show some firepower right now. We'll see if Cash Money Moore can convert this third down.
Looks like he does have a one-on-one at the top of your screen. Put Scrappy in motion. He's going to fake the handoff, looking downfield. He's going, and we're going to have, that might be offensive pass.
It is not offensive pass interference. Jaden Thomas had his jersey held the whole time, so the bright spot for the Buena Colts, and this is good defense from the Verrado Vipers. Jaden Thomas drawn 4 pass interference calls for the Buena Colts, and 3 of them could have been touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about such thing as smart penalties where Verrado's showing you those right now because he was open.
There's going to be a first down for the Buena Colts on the other side there. Latavius T.J. Walker might have had his man beat. Did a nice little fake corner and up route. Had him, but, I mean, if I'm Nashmore, I probably look at Jaden Thomas right now. The man's got 1,000 yards receiving on the season.
So new set of downs from the 23-yard line for Buena. That's going to hand off to Lawan up the left side. Lawan. Scrappy. Gosh darn it, these numbers are killing me. But that's a first down for Scrappy. Scrappy's running hard. That's the Scrappy Bonilla we have gotten to know and love over the last 3 years.
That's going to be a first down. When you run the ball, Dave, in a moment like this, you definitely need the first downs. You need the chains to stop that clock because before they get set, the clock stops. And once they're set, that's when it rolls again. So it gives you a little bit of time to go back in the huddle and figure something out.
Minute and 20 and ticking here in the third quarter. Buena's down 28, but they are once again in the red zone of the Vipers. See if they can finally put one in. He's going to hand that one up. That is Lawan up to the 8-yard line. So that's going to make it 2nd and about 6 for the Colts.
Well, the Colts are doing what we wanted them to do. They're driving down, and under a minute to play, they have a chance to throw this in before the quarter changes hands.
Under a minute here in the third. Buena methodically moving this ball, but like you said, they just need to score the touchdown before the end of the quarter. That's a handoff to Scrappy. Scrappy's up the right side.
It's going to be a first down.
Down at the 2-yard line. First and goal from the 2-yard line for the Colts.
Official's getting a check. He's getting the spot. It's all semantics at this point. And they're going to say third down.
So that clock is going to continue to run now. 24 seconds and ticking. Tick, 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 tick.
I missed the spot on that one. That's usually your job. My bad.
Oh, he fires shots back, but I don't think Buena's going to get the first down. Oh, maybe.
It's close again. I'm not going to speculate on this one for sure. That's going to be 4th down. Scrappy stopped at the line of scrimmage. We're going to change the quarter here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They're not going to get a play off. And going down to the other end of the field, the Buena Colts are down 28 points on their home field in the 5A state quarterfinal playoffs.
Yeah, this stadium is awfully quiet right now. It's not something we're used to in Buena territory.
Well, the good thing is the Vipers traveled well, and I can hear them from all the way over here.
Yeah, they're getting really loud over there. In between quarters, I would like to thank the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Visit SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
And, of course, I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care, providing non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living. Serving all of Cochise and Santa Cruz counties. Calling today at 520-685-1035.
Big shout-out to Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
We have Kids Night on Monday. It's Firefighter Night this Monday. If you bring your kids in for a meal, they'll get a free meal the next time they come in. If you sit in my section, they're going to get free ice cream. And if you mention that you watch the show, you're going to get free fried pickles or potato skins. So why not go to Texas Roadhouse?
At the Sierra Vista Texas Roadhouse. I'm sure there's one in Buckeye. That doesn't apply there, folks, if you are watching all the way from Buckeye, Arizona. Again, thank you for joining us on Cool FM Live. And I know a few of you jumped in our ALLO Fiber live chat. And why not? The Vipers up 34-6 against the Colts.
Yeah, 28-point lead. Buena is on. Well, they hadn't gotten that first down, so now all of a sudden it's 4th and a yard inside the 5-yard line. And the Vipers, if they somehow get a hold right here, that will end this game. But Buena, we ain't playing that game. It's going to be first down, touchdown, Big Blue. Scrappy's in the backfield with Cash Moore. Let's see what Buena decides to do. They're going to give it inside to Scrappy.
He's got the first for sure, and he does get the touchdown.
Buena! Scrappy Bonilla, the legend, getting another playoff touchdown.
Makes it 34-12. An extra point cuts this down to 21. The Buena Colts were playing very good defense in the last two possessions, and then all of a sudden a 96-yard haymaker was thrown by the Vipers, so they have shown the ability to stop the Vipers, and they're going to need every single thing to go their way, like you said earlier in the third quarter, Dave.
The Buena Colts said, I hear no bell. It's not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. That's what winners do.
Oh, Colts are going to fake this one. They're going to try to get the two-point conversion.
Oh, and he falls.
Everyone falling down. The receiver fell down. The quarterback fell down. We're going to get a flag for sure. Nash Moore falls down on that play. I didn't even see Nash Moore. And it looks like this is going to be added on the kickoff is what they're going to tell Coach Thomas right now.
Either way, Buena finally breaking the seal on that end zone, getting a touchdown from their legend, Scrappy Bonilla. Boy, what a career that young man has had.
Roughing the passer. Late hit after.
All right, so it's going to be now a 22-point lead. The Buena Colts will need some two-point conversions to come back in this one. That one did not go their way.
Yeah, they tried to catch him slipping there, but unsuccessful. So 34-12 will be your score 6 minutes here into the fourth quarter. And again, if Buena is unsuccessful in this comeback attempt tonight, that will leave the Marine Academy Eagles as the lone Cochise County team standing, playing for a title tomorrow night. You can tune in here on Cool FM Live. We'll have a team up there. We will. Yes, Todd?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have a team tomorrow for the Marine title game.
Digital.
Where's that game being played? Is that in Phoenix?
Please.
It always is.
Everything's in Phoenix.
Turn it.
God forbid they drive to us.
It has been.
Tucson, maybe.
Well, it's like in the 2A baseball playoffs, we had a quarter of the field represented, and we're in Goodyear.
Aiden, what's your last name?
What are we doing up there?
Thanks to Aiden Plaiskin, who is getting ready for his post-game interviews for the Vallow Vipers.
Oh, there's going to be some sad interviews after this comeback from Buena. There's going to be some sad faces over there in Verrado.
And it does look like Buena is setting up for an onside kick. Obviously, Buena is setting up for an onside kick with 11:54 to play in this ball game, down 22 points.
All we need is a miracle. All we need, that's a great kick. And I think Buena touched it a yard too early. That was an absolutely great onside kick.
Onside attempt. Fell just short of 10 yards. But we need to get behind this defense, folks. You've been doing an awesome job.
So 22-point lead for the Verrado Vipers. Big Blue is going to need some miracles. Still got the entire fourth quarter to play. If you've ever watched any football game, you know that it ain't over. I watched Russell Wilson in Seattle come back from 35-7 against Tampa Bay one year. I know you watched Houston come back, or Kansas City come back from, what, 24 down to Houston?
Section. Get on your feet. Let's go.
So here we go. Big Blue needs a big defensive stop here against Verrado. Quarterback's in pistol. Quarterback hands that off. He's going to get about 2 yards, 2nd and 8 for the Vipers.
Well, that Buena defense still defending the run very well here, Dave, but they're going to need more of that. They cannot slip up. Like you said, perfect football is what's needed for the Buena Colts right now. The Verrado Vipers, that passing game, they can go and explode at any time.
I did not see that coming. I was told they were a heavy read option team, and all of a sudden they're going downfield for bombs. Quarterback in pistol. He's going to have a quick slant. Oh, and another ball that could have been intercepted by the Buena Colts. Threw a little high and behind him. But that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And that's what we like as a Buena Colt fan. It does stop the clocks now. if I'm a Viper fan, I do not mind that call at all, Dave. The passing game's what's got him this lead. The running game, aside from sporadically getting a first down here and there, basically non-existent for the Vipers, and they've really got this lead on the arm of Wilt, Malachi Wilt.
He's going to drop back to pass on 3rd and 7. He's going to go to the right side. He's wide open. That's going to be a first down into Buena territory down to the 38-yard line. So big first down for the Vipers.
Did get
39.
Please forgive the depression in my voice.
to all of our Buckeye fans, thank you for joining us. Here we are, Cochise County Live broadcasters, and a lot of buzz in this town about the Buena Colts, but that first down just ripped the heart out of my play-by-play broadcaster.
So, new set of downs for the Vipers on the Buena 38. And he is going to hand that off, and that stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
And that would be number 52 on that one. Sean Bookman did get the call as well. That's Cooper Krause, leading tackler in 5A, first team all-region. Cooper Krause, haven't called his name a lot, not because he's playing poorly. It's just the defensive line hasn't let the running backs get to the second level. A good job by the defensive line for the Buena Colts against the run game. It's just the Viper passing game is really bitting the Colts here tonight.
Coach Jarrett trying to get this Buena crowd into this. 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to pass. He's going to be going deep up the left side. Throws it out of bounds. 3rd down and 10.
A smart throw there. Again, the Vipers trying to catch the Colts napping and try to get another big touchdown. But that was a good job there from Malachi Wilt, recognizing that it wasn't there and just throwing it out of bounds. 10:28, that does stop the clock. So if the Vipers will keep passing this ball, as long as it hits the ground, it gives the Colts an extra 35 seconds.
We have another.
Here we go. 3rd and long. The Buena Colt defense needs to step up right now. If we want miracles, they start one step at a time. Fake pass.
Cut it backwards. No. Sean Bookman with a good job getting in there and tipping that ball. It's going to make it 4th down. It is plus territory. The Vipers inside 10 yards. Generally, you see this as a go-for-it territory, Dave, but they do have such a big lead. Why not try to pin them inside the 5?
I would say I would make Buena earn every yard.
Here we go. 4th and season for the Buena Colts. Sorry to take your line.
For the Buena defense, yes. Quarterback's by himself in that backfield. Play clock's at 12.
They might just be taking the delay game here, Dave. Give themselves more room to punt. I've only seen these Vipers for just a few minutes, but I think they really want to go for this one.
Oh, and they're going to call a timeout. So it looks like you're right. They look like they are going to try to go for this. That timeout is going to be brought to you by ALLO Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the ALLO Fiber difference and become a Fiber fan.
And also does give me a chance to thank Casa De La Paz Hospice. They've been a cornerstone of compassionate care in our community since 1987. With a rich history of service and a deep commitment to their mission, Casa De La Paz continues to be a trusted source of support and solace for those in need. Give them a call at 520-263-3400.
Oh, there's some nice fans out there running waters out to the referees. So that's very nice of them. So here we go. Like you said, 4th and season for the Buena Colt defense. I'd love a miracle comeback. Oh, my good Lord.
And they are going to punt this one after they talked about it. Maybe. Could be a fake.
And that is going to be a punt. That's going to go into the end zone, I believe. No, they're going to down that thing at the 5-yard line. Good punt coverage. And so Buena, 95 yards, and they want to find pay dirt again.
Yeah, and that's why you play that game, Dave, and you make them drive the length of the field, 95 yards. If you don't get that one, it's only 60 yards the Buena Colts needs, and every yard you can think of it as another second ticked off that clock.
Yeah, Buena hasn't been able to hit any home runs. It's just been chunk plays, 5 to 10 yards at a time, and they don't have the time to pull that off for 3 possessions. So they're going to have to try something, even though they're going with a very big package right here. Hands off, up the inside. He's going to fight for 5 yards. Buena calls no quit in them. We know that.
No, absolutely not. Good job there from Michael Luan, giving his team a little bit of breathing room.
with the carry.
And a good commitment to the run game from the Buena Colts. It has to be Nashmore to bring it back in, but, I mean, if you keep running that ball, play action over the top is still there.
Yeah, just try to get those safeties to come down a little bit. And Nashmore's going to fake the handoff, throw it up. His left side, he made a man miss.
Complete.
And that's going to be up to the 25-yard line. First down, Buena Colts.
Jaden Thomas, I mean, there's the bright spot for the Colts. He has not been able to be guarded all night. The only time he doesn't bring up the ball is the pass interferences. He's drawn 4 of them in this ball game. But Jaden Thomas still getting his yards tonight.
Buena moving fast. Moore in the pistol, dropping back, surveying the field. And he's going to go 50 yards downfield.
Oh, good
Great defense by the Vipers. He was throwing into double coverage, but at this point, we need miracles.
You're not wrong about that one. That was Caden Jing on that one, Dave, and that was great tracking back to the ball. Jaden Thomas had a step, and that was a good throw from Nashmore. That thing was down there. Unfortunately, Jing just made the great play to keep Jaden Thomas out of the end zone.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Colts on their own 25-yard line. 9:27 on that clock.
From the 26.
Moore's in shotgun. Tight end on the line, extra blocker. He's going to,
no.
End around, but the
That's
ball's
ball
on the
game.
ground. That is Verrado Viper football, and folks, that is going to do it. We still have 9:23 of football left to play, but for all intents and purposes, the Verrado Vipers are going to the semifinals.
Congratulations to everyone who made the trip from Buckeye. There is 9:23 to play in this ball game. There's 22 points. Turnovers can happen. Miracles can happen. But the Verrado Vipers coming all the way down from Buckeye, Arizona, taking the fight to the Buena Colts in Colt country here tonight. 34-12, looking to add more.
As they get back on the field, I want to thank the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our local athletes all season long. You're in the market to buy or sell your home. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty is a team to call, 717-599-2439. So they are going to be in pistol. They're going to hand that off the left side. And he's going to keep scatting his way forward up to about the 10-yard line, very near the first down marker.
One of the best runs of the night for the Verrado Vipers. He does go out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure that's not on anyone's right now, and it was Cooper Krause chasing him down for the tackle again, but Jack Isidore finding some daylight here in the fourth quarter.
2nd and a yard for the Vipers. Quarterback's in pistol, hands it off. He is going to get the first down, scats his way up to about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Vipers.
That was big blocking there from the offensive line for the Vipers. They actually ran it into the Buena Colt blitz, but the offensive line, great job picking everything up and passing everything off for that first down.
So 1st and goal from the 6. The rest of this game pretty much a formality. Vipers have everybody spread out. Well, one player in the backfield with the quarterback.
That might be Caden Jing. It doesn't look like that is Jack Isidore, but we don't have our boy Aiden from Verrado here, so he can't give me the numbers.
And they're letting all the time tick away on that clock, where they hand it off to the right side. He's going to get stopped on the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Yeah, just slowly inching their way towards that goal line, and the game sealing a touchdown of this ball game. The Verrado Vipers, Buena Colts, you can see throwing their hands up. Did not expect this. A lot of frustration going on right now. The only way they get back in this game is to scoop and score, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, again, miracles. They're down 22 points, 8 minutes of ticking. They're on the 2-yard line. They're going to need to create a turnover, get that thing into the end zone. But again, the rest of this game looking like a formality.
Verrado now taking that play clock down. Looks like they want to manage the game.
This will be a handoff into the teeth of the Buena defense. He does hand it off, and that's going to be touchdown Vipers. And they are going to the semifinals. Verrado fans, you can start getting excited. You have my permission. 40-12 over the Buena Colts.
As if they needed it.
Yeah, They don't care about me.
I'm not going to bring that back up again. I was going to give you shtick, but my goodness, Dave, what a performance from the Verrado Vipers, coming all the way down from Buckeye, Arizona, and taking out our Buena Colts tonight. Of course, you mentioned in the outset there was a buzz in Sierra Vista, and that buzz will be gone. All our hopes are now in the Marine Academy Eagles. Tomorrow night, I will be watching and cheering them on.
It has been buzz sawed. Extra point attempt coming in here to make this a 29-point game. Extra point is up. He's been accessible on all of them, and he's good on that one. 41-12. Verrado over our beloved Buena Colts. What a year for the Buena Colts. A historic year for the Buena Colts.
And one last time here, folks, before we wrap things up, I do want to give a shout-out to the Sierra Vista Golf Center at Pueblo del Sol. They're now open to non-members. Get yourself a Vista Plus card. You get discounts on golf, merchandise, food, drinks, and you get an hour free when that sweet driving range is built. Visit more at Sierra Vista, or learn more at SierraVistaGolfCenter.com.
Also, again, big shout out to Fred Gray and After Hours HVAC for coming over and taking care of my furnace today. You can see After Hours for all your local heating and cooling needs. They're driven to make a difference in ensuring their customers receive the highest level of care and commitment. Give After Hours a call, 520-459-5257. I did learn it's only $70 to have your furnace service, okay? And by the way, you should probably get that filter clean because people get sick.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So that's going to be a squib kick. Oh, whoa. Fielding the line drive at the 28-yard line, and he's going to kneel it down to save as much time as possible on the 32.
Yeah, they're going to have shot play after shot play after shot play. 7:47 to play in a 29, if I can do math right, point game. Oh, no. We know the Buena Colts aren't going to go down without a fight. Don't allow our tone to bring anyone else down. But
yeah, no, they're looking for one more good Ed Morris Automotive Group drive in this game. Maybe get Lawan a touchdown. Scrappy got one.
Well, Benjamin in the chat says, hold your head up high, fellas. Great season. Absolutely. First playoff win since 1983. Michael Luan.
Up the middle for about 2 yards. Nothing really gained there. That's just going to tick away the clock, and I think Buena has figured out that the comeback is probably going to fall short.
Never say never. We play until triple zeros are on that clock, boys.
He looked me dead in my eyes and said, never let the party die. 2nd and 8. He incomplete to the right to Dyson. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Colts.
Oh, we need some John Bon Jovi magic, Dave, because we're living on a prayer right now. You didn't laugh at that one.
I would say whatever deity you worship, make sure you put your hands together and start praying to them if you're hoping to come out of here with a Colt victory.
A lot of support coming in the chat for the Buena Colts. Great. It is a great season for the Colts.
3rd and 9. Over the middle. Wide open over the middle. Across the 50-yard line. Oh, he made man miss. He's still on his feet. He's across the 40-yard line, down to the 35-yard line of the Vipers. Big play for your boy, the best receiver in Cochise County.
Hey, I know ball. Okay, Paul knows ball. Let's just get that trending in the chat. I said it from day one. I said it from summer workouts. That boy, Jaden Thomas, could put on a show.
Big gainer there for the Buena Colts. Little too late. It's a little too late. A little too gone.
Bright spots for the Colts. I know they had bigger aspirations, but still, again, like the chat saying, great season for the Colts.
That's more complete to the left side. Whoa.
Ooh, that's a face mask.
Dangerous looking hit. And that flag is going to come in. That's going to be a first down for Buena deep inside of Viper territory.
More importantly, stops the clock. Hey, Buena had a great onside kick the first time. I mean,
yes, they did. Very clean game by the referees. I thank the crew. They're from Tucson, Arizona. I love it when the out-of-town neutral crews come in. Very cleanly called the game. Thank you, officials, for not keeping us for 4 hours, Commissioner.
Stray bullets whenever he gets the chance.
It's my last time this year I get to do it.
Last one for football. We will be broadcasting basketball this season. We already had a couple games from the Buena Colts. Buena Colt basketball team 2-0, and Jamin Booker loves to dunk the basketball. Very excited to watch.
Don't forget about Bumbaclad Kingston Clark over there. Penalty flag on the field. Oh, well, the flag came out. Verrado's calling timeouts.
I think there might have been 12 people on the field for Verrado, so they had to call the timeout to avoid the penalty.
And I'm going to like to thank the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Visit SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. By the way, Verrado has a great band, too.
Well, it looks like Colts fans looking to next season. Zeke Franco in the chat says we can win next season. And that is a thing. Now, they are losing Nash Moore, who had a heck of a season this year at quarterback. They're losing Scrappy Bonilla. But they are returning a lot of good talent here for the Buena Colts, most notably Michael Luan, running back extraordinaire. I wonder if he hit 1,000 yards.
Thomas is coming back, too. He's only a junior.
TJ Walker's a junior, I believe. Maybe even a sophomore. 11.
Let's see. Luan's a junior. Walker's a junior. Yep. So, but they are losing Dyson as well. So a couple of big losses, but again, every high school goes through it. Buena's on the 15. Moore is looking to pass over to the right side.
Speaking of Dyson.
Dyson's going to get it ball down to the 6-yard line.
Catch.
6:46 and ticking on the clock.
A little bit of yak after that play.
Well, the offensive line for the Buena Colts here in the second half as well has kept Nash Moore fairly clean. They've really done a great job. Unfortunately, they just, in the second half, couldn't translate everything to the touchdowns. They needed to come back. What a run from Michael Luan.
Touchdown, Buena! Michael Luan getting a playoff cutter.
Cool FM Live in the chat. That's us. Says stick around after the game for some basketball highlights. I believe that's Dan the Man. A good touchdown there from the Buena Colts. A 2-point conversion makes it a 21-point game. 6:28 left to go in the game. I've seen crazier things happen. I've seen Peyton Manning come back from 21. Can I talk about Peyton Manning, or are you going to yell at me about Peyton Manning?
Oh, my goodness.
Taking down 21 points in 4 minutes. We'll see.
2-point conversion, good for Buena. So that's going to make it 41-20. 21-point game, 6:28. Do you believe in miracles? Charlie Price with a 2-point conversion.
Left. In your fourth. Colts 20. Vipers 41.
6:28. Colts need. I'll tell you, Dave, as depressed as we've been about this game and as over as we think it might have been, one onside kick recovery and a quick touchdown puts the fear of God back in the Vipers. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, there'll be some shaking hands over there if Buena can pull off an onside kick and a quick score. All of a sudden, nightmares start unfolding in front of you.
It's crazy. There's still so much time left on this clock, though. Like, it was 9 minutes. It seemed like 45 minutes ago. All right.
All right, like I said, another good onside kick. That last one was a pretty good effort. He's got to get this ball to the 50-yard line before the Buena Colts are allowed to touch it.
Wrong chat.
Here comes the onside kick.
See what Andrew can do. Verrado missing a player. Trump's on the field now.
Yeah, that's another good bouncing kick, but fielded at the 50-yard line by the Vipers. Well, they will take over for their next possession.
I'm looking on that sweet video scoreboard for Buena. I do believe they only have 2 timeouts left, but I can't see.
Either way, the Vipers are going to take over on the 50. Like he said, Buena's going to need to create a quick turnover. They're going to be running the ball the rest of this game, so just get that ball out of the running back's hands.
Looked like there might have been some bad blood. Maybe some things are said down there that led to the Verrado Vipers a couple drives ago still throwing the football. And if you're a Buena Colt fan, you want them to try to run up this score right now, because the easiest way to come back into this game down 21 points is a nice little pick six going down the sideline.
Well, he is going to start this in pistol.
6:28 to play in the fourth.
Blocker up there for Verrado. That is a handoff up the middle. Oh, and he's going to break some tackles and turn that into a first down gain, dragging Colts with him across the first down marker to the 41 of Buena.
And it's not really about that right now. Buena, the only way they come back in this game, Dave, is just turning that ball over. And that's what they're trying to do right now. So first downs, whatever. You're going to have to give up some yards. You're going to have to give up some downs. You're going to have to try to rip that ball out at the expense of maybe even a touchdown for the Vipers.
Loud and proud, fans.
So 6:03 and ticking in the fourth quarter. The time ticking away on Buena's season.
Golly, that video scoreboard's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Those graphics, whoever did those graphics, congratulations. If it was the students, we need to have them.
Asher and the video team are doing a great job. New set of downs, handoff, nothing gained on that, maybe a yard. So second down and 9 for the Vipers. Under 6 minutes to go in this game.
5:34 in counting to be exact, Dave. The Vipers Coming down to Colt country, like we said, taking the fight to the Buena Colts. Not necessarily over, but looking very good for the VERRADO Vipers right now.
Yeah, they are going to leave here and have a very, very joyous 4-hour ride back to Buckeye, Arizona, and they will get themselves ready for their semifinal matchup, and it is not against Marana. So the VERRADO Vipers got a shot at this thing.
Come on, Eagles.
Here we go, fans.
Come on, Marine.
Quarterback in pistol on this 2nd and long. And he's going to try to sweep that out to the right. He is going to slip and fall. Nothing gained. 3rd and long.
Tucson Magnet School.
No gain on the play.
The Tucson High gets upset by the Desert Ed Scorpions. A lot of wackiness going here in our 5A state playoff.
If you're a VERRADO fan, you just got really excited. Tucson High is out. So maybe you can start thinking about a state title of your own in Buckeye. Here we go, 3rd and long for the Colt defense. Again.
VERRADO doesn't convert this. Expect them to pooch that one back inside the 5 again.
Hand. Drops back to pass. Nothing there. And, he gets a,
Zachary Barrett's going to finish him off.
Big
I think
hit.
that was behind the line of scrimmage. Well, there's going to be a timeout. Colts are going to save the clock with 4 minutes left. No fight in any, not the fans, not the players, not the coaches, not Jared Young down there as he's trying to encourage everyone to come back up. That's going to be 4th down, and I will believe that the punt team will come on. They lost in that sauce. I mean, that was a 95-yard touchdown drive from the Buena Colts on their last possession.
Yeah, great drive from Buena. It's just one, if you're a Buena fan, you're just wondering where that's been. Well, no, they've driven across the 30-yard line of the Vipers multiple times in this game. Just, it's the story of the night. Buena
Self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, almost, but just not quite enough. So one last time, we're going to thank our sponsors here this evening. I'm going to start with ALLO Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the ALLO Fiber difference.
Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
Thank you to Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, your first call should be to the real estate expert Sherry Ethel and her team at 717-599-2439.
Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care for all of Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
4th long coming here for the Vipers. Here come the Buena Colt defense trying to get that ball. Oh, they are going to punt this ball.
Yes.
You were all right, sir. They had a great punt last time down to the 5.
That's even better.
That's a great coffin corner punt. And they down it on the 1-yard line. How good has their special teams been tonight?
And who's their punter? Number 13. I can't remember the name. I put the rosters away. But on that one, Dave, he noticed the rush wasn't coming on. It just took a few extra seconds to let the Gunners get down there.
That's Jordan Hiller, number 13 for the VERRADO Vipers.
And that's why when that ball landed, it looked like there was every VERRADO Viper in the world down there because he let them get down there. The Colts, 95 yards last time, going to have to go 98 yards this time to score a touchdown.
4 minutes, they need 3 touchdowns. Even a miracle needs a hand. You run, and I'll throw. Nashmore dropping back to pass. Quick hitter out to T.J. Walker. T.J. Walker makes the people miss. T.J. Walker getting the first down and then some up to about the 18-yard line. Nice play for the Colts.
Clock will stop on the first down, waiting for the chains to get set up.
While we move those chains, I'm going to thank the Ed Morris Automotive Group. They're trying to give you the best vehicle buying experience possible. Stop in today and experience the difference with the Ed Morris Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Nashmore, new set of downs. Looking to pass the ball. Nashmore's going to roll out to his right. He's been evading the rush very well all night. Throws it across the middle of the field. Interception. Vipers on the 44-yard line.
3:31 to play. Another interception from the VERRADO Vipers, and good sportsmanship down there as VERRADO goes over and shakes hands with Nashmore. Quarterback for the Colts. A lot of fight in the Colts tonight. Unfortunately, like you said, Dave, come up short. That's basically the story of the ball game for any football game. It's a game of inches. If you can't convert your drives into touchdowns and the other team does, that's the scoreline you're going to see more often than not.
And one last time tonight, thank you very much to After Hours HVAC for all your local heating and cooling needs. Give them a call.
They said incomplete.
Incomplete. Still Buena ball. Incomplete on that one. So that's going to make it 3rd and 10. But again, thank you to After Hours HVAC. If you have HVAC needs, give them a call, 520-459-5257. Again, they service my furnace today. They did a great job.
3rd down now for the Buena Colts.
Third and 10 for Buena. 3:27 on that clock. And what a historically great season it's been for Buena. We are very proud of you young men. Nashmore dropping back to pass, moving up in the pocket. Oh, and this time he is going down. That's a sack lunch for the Vipers. It's going to be 4th and 16.
Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, we do have a lot in our ALLO Fiber chat. We have a lot of Viper fans congratulating the team on a great win. Congratulations to Coach Hatchcock. Absolutely. And Dave, you even talked about it before the game. The Vipers came in. They had both their quarterbacks banged up. Couldn't tell tonight.
Yeah, no, I think they were just fooling me, and they were just running a rotation of them. They didn't want to give anybody with a Buena sweater on any information at all. I don't blame them, because I did go right to the Buena coaches and tell them that.
Dave Davies losing games for everyone, man.
What's that?
That mouth of yours just loses games all the time for everyone. What are we doing here? Coach, I got a great piece of information. That's going to be a delayed game penalty on the Buena Colts, and now they're going to call a timeout, actually.
Yeah, 2:34 on the Buena Colts season. Again, very proud of you, young man. Coach Thomas, great job with these kids. You'll be back stronger and better than ever next year. We know you will, because you're a lot better than you were last year, and you're going to be even better than that next year.
Great season for the Buena Colts all around. They had statistically an amazing season offensively and defensively. We talked about Nash Moore and the amount of touchdowns to interceptions he was able to put up. Scrappy over 1,400 yards, and it looks like the Buena Colts are going to punt this ball away.
Yep. And that, again,
waving the white flag on that 4th and 30.
the season will come to an end for the Buena Colts. That's going to be a really good punt.
Is there anything Jaden Thomas can't do?
50-yard punt. So great kick. And that's going to get them back the ball. I believe Buena's out of timeouts. They might be able to just kneel this thing away.
Not necessarily kneel it. It's 35 seconds, so they will have to get a first down. But everyone has conceded the result of this game. And one last time, I'd like to thank Casa De La Paz Hospice. They've been a cornerstone of compassionate care in our community since 1987. They offer a range of services designed to enhance quality of life and ensure dignity in the final stages of life. With a rich history of service and a deep commitment to their mission, Casa De La Paz continues to be a trusted source of solace and support for those in need. Give them a call at 520-263-3400.
Well, and again, something we always forget about and something the players forget about until reality starts kicking in. So for all these seniors, this will be their last time playing on this field. So you're going to see some teardrops out there from some of the strongest kids you've ever seen, because when that reality kicks in that you don't get to do this again, it's we saw one of the strongest kids we ever saw bawling his eyes out after his last game. So, and that
is going to be an
down, and I they think that's going to get them all the way there. It's 40 seconds.
Whether it does or doesn't, everyone's conceded the outcome of this ball game. So,
thank you everybody that joined us tonight on Cool FM Live for Friday night playoff football in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Thank you to Todd, Ryan, Mr. Cool FM behind the camera, making our lives easier. Thanks to Dan, the man with the graphics on the screen. Thank you to all you people that support us and support your youth sports. We could not do it without you.
Thank you to Dan, the man who's going to be running basketball highlights. And we've only done 2 games this season. It's been Buena, so there's going to be Buena basketball highlights after the ball game. And I do believe there will still be a post-game show with Jared Young after this one is all said and done.
Yes, there will see. Yes, Todd Ryan has confirmed that is correct.
And one last time, folks, don't forget the Sierra Vista Golf Center is now open to the public. Their Vista Plus card offers discounts from everything to golf, merchandise, food, and drinks. Construction has started on their new driving range with an in-range technology. So that's ball tracer technology. Tell you exactly how far you hit the ball, where you hit the ball.
I don't think I want that information.
Learn more at SierraVistaGolfCenter.com.
I'm going to hit a ball in that thing. It's going to ask me what grade I'm in. Are you just starting to play? Are you a 5th grader? And yeah, I don't know what we have a clock stoppage for. Oh, they're going to do a mass substitution and let some of the underclassmen get on the field. I don't know why. They're just kneeling it down.
Chance on the offense here.
Mass substitution here for the Vipers.
You got a fan down there with the DK Metcalf jersey. Am I cool to talk about DK Metcalf?
Oh my goodness. See, you say one word and you never hear the end.
Yes, you started a fight over a compliment. Yes, I'm going to give you crap for that for the rest of the season. For sure. For sure.
I can't even
Did you see him?
I can't even go to Chili's and eat soup without hearing about this. He's holding that spoon just like him. And they're going to punt this ball. So you're right, that did not run out the clock. You're absolutely right. That's going to be fielded at the 23-yard line. Taking up the left side. He's breaking some tackles. Still on his feet across the 50-yard line into Viper territory. 49-yard line.
Good play.
Like you said, Dave, a lot of Vipers now getting experience that is going to benefit them in their careers down the road. So we'll see if the Buena Colts can score one more final touchdown on this field before we send them off.
Scrappy and Luan are both on that field. So yeah, they're not no quit in the Buena Colts. Obviously, there's no quit in the Buena Colts. Again, very well refereed game. A lot of sportsmanship out there tonight. So it's a great playoff game all around. Just unfortunately didn't go our way. Quick hit to the left side, slant route across the 40-yard line down to the 34-yard line of the Vipers. First down, Buena. And they're still moving. They're still trying.
There's no quit.
Trying to get that ball set before the chains get set. I don't know why the clock's running because the chains aren't set yet.
Well, once the down marker gets set, that's basically it.
More across the middle to Dyson. Dyson makes a man miss. He's still on his feet. Dyson's trying to make people miss. He's still on his feet at the 15-yard line. Gets taken down at the 13-yard line.
And we're going to have a penalty. I think that's going to be on number 60 for the Buena Colts for a big shot after the play. We shall see. Could be a face mask. I did see Dyson's head rotate a few times on that play.
Either way, can't get out of here quietly. Laundry on the field, face mask.
And it's going to... Oh, there we go.
So that's going to be Buena a shot at one last touchdown over here. And you know that, that's why not? Why not score one more,
Come on, let's go.
Okay, Coach Sherritt saying the same thing underneath me. That's going to put them inside the 10-yard line. First and goal. 23 seconds to score the final touchdown of their season. Cash Moore dropping back. Cash Moore running up the right side. Oh,
good tackle.
Tripped up at the 4-yard line. They got 8 seconds left to get one more playoff. They're going to try no quit in the Buena Colts. 3, 2, 1. They get the snap off. And they're just going to call it. I don't know why. There's point
1 second left on the clock to get this touchdown. I think Nash was faking the spike. Nash was going to fake the spike.
It worked.
No, but the referees blew the play dead. So at that point, the whistles are going to take the touchdown off the board, and they're going to count the spike as a legitimate play.
The referees blowing it and taking away a touchdown from Nash Moore, which would have been the final one of his storied career here at Buena, because they didn't see what he had done. I was like, how can you blow it dead when there's still 0.1 seconds on the clock? Coach Thomas is a little livid about that one. He's like, sorry that Nash Moore went full Dan Marino. Can I talk about him?
I don't know. You tell me, Dave.
Fake.
You tell me, Dave. Can you talk about him? You tell me.
I can talk about Dan Marino from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania all day long.
Mentioned Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Nothing. Crickets. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes for drawing the ire of Dave Davies one last time in our football season. Love it.
Last play of the season for the Buena Colts. Nash Moore
trying to get it to Thomas.
That's a touchdown. Buena. What a pass. What a way to end your career. Final score is going to be 41-26.
They're going to, I believe they do the extra point in high school.
That seems rather arbitrary.
It is arbitrary, and either if they want them to do it or not, the teams are walking up to shake the hands. So again, that's going to do it for our Buena Colts season. Marine Academy goes for their state championship back-to-back. They're Saturday. Congratulations to the Vipers all the way from Buckeye, Arizona, for moving on to the state semifinals. For Dave Davies, I'm Paul Quarter, Todd Ryan behind the camera, Dan the man putting graphics and soon to be basketball highlights on your screen. We will see you next time. That's going to be Sam Criado. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, jamming Booker. He's got the ball. He's got it open. 2, 1. They got to put it up. Criado! Good! Sam Criado for the play! A starting point guard! The three-ball good! Oh my goodness! Shout out to the Buena Colts score table for helping me find a power source. Before we get started, Booker's going to win the tip. That's going to be the smallest kid on the court, Sam Criado, coming down with the rebound. Kingston Clark with the drive into the inside. Tough drive. Kingston Clark, been the MVP of the preseason for the Colts, and shows you why there. It's going to be Pacheco taking the inbounds for the Colts. Looking for Kingston Clark. A lot of room, a lot of space for Kingston. Good dish on the inside. Jamin Booker up and in with the foul, and one.
And one. Look at the strength of Jamin Booker through the contact.
Jamin Booker, if he gets a lane, he will.
Oh, you're going to see some dunks this year.
He throws it down with authority.
Learn a lot more about Buena. A little preview tonight.
Booker
with the steal.
Oh, that's Pacheco. Here's
here we
Jamin
go.
Booker. That one's going to be missed by Kingston Clark, and bringing the ball right back up the field, or up the court, I should say. Ironwood Ridge, and that is Kyler Holtus, who gets a three-pointer, driving it up with the man who just made the three-point shot. Holtus gets it to the corner, and back inside to Holtus, and that's going to be a problem. Kyler Holtus. That's a good head. Everyone in the chat, let us know how we're sounding out there, please. 9-5 your score line, the first throw. These free throws sponsored by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, as the second one is up and good. Didn't quite get the ups on that one.
Yeah, it was an awkward angle.
You get it right back out to Criado. Duran.
So Criado coming up with the second free throw. The Nighthawks. Ironwood Ridge going to the basket. A little out of control there. Remember, too, for Ironwood Ridge, that's going to be Josiah O'Donnell.
And bringing it right back up court, Kingston Clark. Showing his versatility, but I had it right the first time.
Exactly. Don't
You're Molodage. Duran with the inbounds. That's in Jamin Booker.
That's a great
What a play! Booker jamming it home, and he's going to have the jam one opportunity.
At the line, 1 for 1 from the line tonight for Booker, and 2 for 2. Another turnover.
There's Jesus Pacheco in the passing lane. Gets it to Duran, who gets it over to Jeremy Booker. Can't get it to go. That's going to be Sam Criado. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Jamin. Oh my! He's going to make both of them. It's a tie ball game for the Colts. And the Colts are going to go to a full court press defense. They have turned the ball over quite a lot against the Ironwood Ridge Nighthawks, but Nighthawks do bring this one up. Holtus is going to stop and pop a three. That's no good. Ill-advised, especially, Dave, early on that shot clock. Adam Nelson now calming things down for the Colts.
Literally the first bad decision that young man has made all game. That was a weird shot selection. Defender on him in motion.
Jamin Booker on the inside is able to momentarily get away. Gets it over to Adam Nelson. And they're going to reset 15 seconds on the shot clock. 25 seconds on the game clock. It's coming down to it. Jesus Pacheco on the inside. He's going to try to force his way in. Ball's going to be tipped up. Ironwood Ridge is going to take it. But it's going to be Criado forcing the turnover. 15 seconds. Jesus Pacheco with the ball. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Pacheco brings it up, and it's going to be a timeout. Great timeout from head coach Dennis Banker. It's going to be Sam Criado. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Jamin Booker. He's got the ball. He's got it open. 2, 1. They got to put it up. Criado. Good! Sam Criado for the Buena Colts. A starting point guard. The three-ball good. 49-46. Oh my goodness!
That is not the shot you wanted, but the shot you'll take. What a shot!
The hosting Criado on his shoulders, Dave. Quote, my favorite movie of all time. Lord, take me now. I've seen enough to know I have seen too much.
That's how we're going to start this basketball season?
That's how we're going to start it.
That? Like, okay. Iowa Rich, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? He throws up a miracle heave with a half a second left and throws it off the backboard. Good game by the Nighthawks. Just slightly better game by the Buena Colts. And, I hope it's not that exciting every game. I hope there's a couple more blowouts. But the Buena Colts, what a shot by Sam Criado.
He did.
Coach Baker
Dennis
said,
Baker
he told us
said
about that.
he was talking to me about Sam Criado a lot in Kingston Court. And he said Sam Criado, he's like, watch out for him. He's new, but he's special. That's going to be Sam Criado. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Jamin Booker. He's got the ball. He's got it open. 2, 1. They got to put it up. Criado. Good! Sam Criado for the Buena Colts. A starting point guard. The 3-ball good. Oh my goodness.